What's up, everybody? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. I'm Brian the Grizzly, waiting on Brandman the Brandon. We got Tank coming in a little bit later. Got a few things going on at home, but I didn't want to sit here and wait on you guys. I mean, I want you guys to wait on us. So, I have no mind coming and talking to you guys and going in from there. It looks like Brandon's ready. So let me bring him in real quick. What up?
Not too much, man. What's going on?
Nothing much, It's been a lot of news day. I've been sitting back, just kind of watching a lot of football, watching a lot of TV, and gotta say, I've been impressed with a lot of stuff I've been seeing and listening to. So,
Oh yeah. It's been been very much in kind of chill mode throughout most of the day. Been watching a little football myself and just kind of um, just channel surfing pretty much all day.
old people, young people don't know what that is.
Yeah. Not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow, but that's adulting, right?
Well, I did that. I partially went to work today anyway. I couldn't help it.
Uh-huh.
I don't like it like piling up on me, so I just go to a couple places, spend a few hours doing some stuff. So,
Uh-huh.
But I've been sitting here. Honestly, I got my PS5 right here. Right, it's been updating for like at least 3 hours. So I've been waiting on that all day too. So fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check for updates on mine. Come to think of it.
Hey, I do want to do a shout out to Chillmonger. I was on this stream yesterday for about 2 hours. A lot of fun. A lot of conversation about different things, but mostly about my Black Panther #7. Very cool. Check it out. It's on Chillmonger's channel. I didn't want to stream because he has his own private stuff too. So I didn't want to stream this channel at the same time, but it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of good talk. There's a lot of stuff about we went all over the place. We talked about Blue Marvel. We talked about just different characters, talked about recast stuff. I mean, it was fun. It was a really cool thing. And I appreciate Chillmonger letting me jump on and talk about those things. So big ups to him.
Very nice. Very nice.
Man, I can't believe it's the first day of 2024. It's crazy.
Oh man, you're telling me. I'm still wrapping my mind around it.
Oh man. So I guess I'll start off. Go ahead, talk about some of the things I've heard. I don't know if you've heard. The latest rumor is that they found someone that they have a name mentioned for this whole Kang recast.
Oh man, I did not come across that yet. I'm vehemently against it anyway, but let's hear it.
Yeah, you know me. But, Coleman Domingo is supposed to be the name that's being thrown out there. I don't know if you guys know who Coleman Domingo is.
Great actor.
He is, he's a 54-year-old actor. He's about 6'2", $180, not a small guy. So he could have a presence about him. He's been on a lot of different things. So he's in Fear the Walking Dead. I remember him from. I know he's going to be in Color Purple.
Yeah.
He was a voice actor he was Unicron in Transformers, right?
He was Unicron.
The only thing I remember is the Eminem Man, because I don't say those things. I believe wholly in that one, so I don't say that. He was in that.
Yeah, he was the psychopath, like kind of in the Cabrini Green area who chopped off Yahya Abdul-Mateen's hand.
Exactly. He was. I remember him from If Beale Street Can Talk, because I remember I did that. I talked about that last year during Black History Month. So I was doing that, but I remember him from that. I mean, so he's been around. He's been in a lot of TV shows. He was in Lucifer. He was in a lot of different things. How do you feel about it?
Well, if they got to recast Kang, he's certainly a talented enough actor. So,
no, tell me how you really feel.
Oh, well, you know what I'd do if I still had my way. I would just keep Jonathan Majors, but obviously I'm not the casting director. I'm not Kevin Feige, so that's no longer in the cards. Beggars can't be choosers.
All I know is they fired people before and brought them back.
Yeah,
especially if the things kind of go away. So I don't know. That's me.
Mhm.
That's a pipe dream.
Yeah, but Coleman Domingo's a really, really good actor. So if it were to happen, we could at least count on him to to deliver a great job or a great performance. So
Here's my thought, though. First, I'm gonna talk about everyone. Move time in and say, "Hey guys, what's
hey,
up?" Just want to
what's going
say
on?
that. Got Kal-El in here. Hey, spoiler crew. Said Black Manta. Yeah, I was going into Matrix thinking he would kill it, but might have been the worst. That was so. It's funny you said that because I have the Matrix. That one right here. I just picked it up.
It
I was
was
like,
so bad.
it was so bad. But you know what? I love the Matrix. I just wanted to complete the collection. I feel
Mhm.
like I have to. And I'll be wrong if I didn't tell Anzo was the first one in here saying first safe.
What's going on, buddy?
So I definitely want to throw that in there. Here's my thing. One, I'm very disappointed that they fired Jonathan Majors.
Thank-
Because I don't think the case was fair. I don't think a lot of stuff is fair. But I'm not even worried about me because I'm just one person. I'm not in Hollywood. I'm not any of that stuff. I do believe there's going to be a long list of black actors that are not going to take the role. I've seen a lot of fan art with Denzel Washington doing it, being an older king. I've seen Jonathan Boyega who got on social media and said, "Yeah, I'm not taking that role." I would not be surprised if we hear a lot of people saying those type of things.
Mhm. I hope so.
But we got Chill said, Kang is white anyways. He's not wrong if you going to talk about the source material, which I always do talk about that. That is true. But once you try to recast someone, you can't do that. I hope that I'm right about that. That I think a black actor, especially a black male actor, is a small community.
Mhm.
And everyone's looking at this and saying, this could be me at any point in time. I could be in New York, this same kind of stuff. Because I've said this since I was blue in the face. Jonathan Majors had a long list of receipts. He did a lot of stuff correctly, and they still found a way to try to get him, no matter what.
Yep.
Which I still think is going to be appealed and overturned. But that's not neither here nor there. I think a lot of actors will see this and feel that way and say, I'm not going to allow you to recast him on my account. With me being there. Just like I said, Jonathan Boyega got to social media and said, yeah, I'm not going to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised. And I think that Marvel has an idea about this and they're going to have to pivot. And I know everyone's talking about Dr. Doom, but I believe what they will have to do is go with that whole idea of the Beyonder. Because they said the Beyonder was going to be a Kang variant.
Yeah.
Just totally cast someone else. Plain and simple. I don't care if you got Beyonder's a white guy. Bring someone else in. Bring a great actor in, and just pivot. And that's all I think they can do right now because I don't know what else they could do. Unless they stall, and we do get that whole thing where they bring them back.
Yeah, where they reinstate him, which would be nice.
That would be awesome, But I mean, work for Gunn.
Yeah, I was just going to reference that. The work for Gunn. Everyone petitioned him his return. I remember Dave Bautista was ready to breach his contract if they didn't bring him back.
All I could hope is that Jonathan Majors has some people that want to support him like that too, as far as the acting community.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
But we will see.
Yeah. I think there's a lot out there. It's a lot of things that we, just gonna have to watch and see what happens and go from there. Got Anzo in here said, I would prefer they wait and bring him back. Well, here's my thing about the whole wait and see. Marvel doesn't do that. This is what I begged to do for I know everyone's differing opinion on this whole recast T'Challa. I've begged them to just wait. Always. I always thought that you should have waited. You could figure out something else. You could have said he was off world, building his empire, intergalactically. I mean, it will work with all the other stuff that they're doing. Just wait.
Mhm.
I don't know if Marvel has the patience to do it, nor do they have the time. Can they really do that? They have no movies coming out this year. There's no distraction. Like look at this over here. Look at this over here. They don't have that right now. So they have to plan their future going forward. I don't know. Hanzo says his charges don't justify him firing him. Yeah, one of the charges is not even a crime. It's not even a crime. But it is what it is. And they were ready for this. It was obvious. The fact that they pivoted so fast, they knew they thought this might be coming and they were ready immediately. I would love to see it, but we'll have to see what happens. Honestly.
Yeah. Just gonna have to wait it out.
I hope Marvel waits it out too.
Yeah.
I mean, focus on Spider-Man, man. Go do something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what's going on with Spider-Man 4? What's going on with this new trilogy?
Go figure out something else. Go find another director. Go find the Russo brothers so we can do something else with them too. Said they wanted to move away from Kang. It wasn't doing well. And whose fault was that?
Whose fault was? Yeah, exactly. No one's fault but their own. They dropped the ball with him in Quantumania.
Like, why? If you're gonna create a character, you're gonna make him the next big bad. You know what he needs to do? Win.
Yeah.
Ant-Man can't win. Anyone with sense should know that. Kang should have won. No questions asked. He should have won.
Mm-hmm. I that's what I assumed was going to happen.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was going to happen. I thought that was what we were going to do, but no, they didn't do it. I still don't understand why you wouldn't go there. But if you create a big bad, make him formidable, make him seem scary. They can do a lot of great things and go from there.
Yeah.
They can focus on X-Men. Yes, because if they mess up Storm, if they mess up Cyclops,
Yeah.
I don't know. They do that. I mean, X-Men could go down the tube just as fast as we're so excited. Like, oh, let's go. We got all these things. And they could F it up immediately.
Yeah, just completely nerf or disrespect any character whose name is not Wolverine.
Exactly. They get off his balls, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, those movies those movies, as you know, caused me to have like a very deep-seated resentment towards Wolverine for the longest.
Yep. Which I understood. Jill says, building up a villain by losing. Genius. It's the dumbest thing. And it's so funny because they did it so right with Thanos, right? They knew if Thanos got there, he had to win. Even when the movies he lost, he still was close to winning. Don't tell me Ant-Man, the worst of the Avengers, so bad in his own movies, they didn't recognize him. Thank you, Spider-Man. That's how bad he is. And you gonna tell me he's going to beat Kang? You gonna tell me he's the next great villain? Come on, man. Marvel just dropped the ball.
They really did. I was so excited to see it, what they were going to do with Kang and Quantumania, and the first appearance of Majors in at the end of season 1 of Loki just got me so pumped. And then he loses to ants.
You got me thinking about even the end of Loki, honestly, because so he gets killed by Sylvie, but he's so brilliant. I think I could look past it, and then he gets messed up by ants and Ant-Man. It's like, come on, man. So you making him into this giant loser. That's what it is. And you tell me he's the big bad? You're effing it up. I mean, I have no idea what they're doing though. So, all right. Anzo says, I have no problem with the route they want to take with the women's stuff, but to do X-Men right, You need the popular ones. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not a see. Here's my thing. I don't hate MCU. This whole idea of MCU, I think that's stupid that anyone's even bringing it up. I just feel like if you're gonna have great women characters, make them great.
Yeah, just make them great. I'm not bothered by, more female characters taking the spotlight. I don't know when the fan base became the freaking He-Man woman haters club, but it's kind of embarrassing that the fan base has become that. But yeah, just female characters exist in the MCU. Deal with it.
I agree,
And
but
yeah,
I think that's what it is, DBB. I don't like them always having to replace the male character with a female character. Why can't they both be there?
Yeah, no, that I do get, and agree with. Even with the reports of gender swapping the Silver Surfer, it's kind of like, how come?
Why? How about we have so many the great I always say, Storm is the one of the greatest female characters ever. Like unbelievable. We have so many great female characters. Jean Grey, who Phoenix was the Phoenix Force, whatever. Rogue. There's so many of these great characters that we should be highlighting and not making them jokes. She-Hulk should not be a joke.
No,
they're not giving them the platform they really need. They need to make them great. Why do we not have your full-time having their own movie?
Yeah,
or show, or focus. Like that's the stuff they should be doing. Not try to gender swap, just like we don't have to race swap. We don't have to do any of that stuff. We have great characters for everybody. Let's just focus on the characters we got. I don't know. It's just, a pet peeve of mine. I don't understand it. Sounds the same. Some of those women can kick ass. Do a good X-Men movie with solo projects. I think they should actually before they bring X-Men, they should actually do solo projects.
I'd be down with that. Yeah, I'd be.
Can you imagine?
Can
you imagine? Like, so we got do Cyclops and do Storm. Give them their own movies. Let's start to highlight how great they are. Their backstory.
Yep.
Let's put two of them together because they cross past so many things. Let's start building the world and let you identify with these characters.
Yeah,
that should be the focus that they go with.
I agree. Yep, do that, and you could go the Avengers route. Just go solo, like solo films beforehand, and then before you bring them all together in an ensemble X-Men movie, and treat it like an ensemble. Not just, I could go on and on about the original series all day, but it really was the adventures of Wolverine and his lame mutant buddies.
Yep.
Everyone.
What they did to Cyclops is criminal. It's criminal.
Oh, what's that? I'm sorry.
What they did to Cyclops is criminal.
Oh, they disrespected the shit out of Cyclops, and I feel like Bryan Singer went out of his way to do that. I feel like he went out of his way to do that. He just made him. He made him just this Boy Scout who was there to cock block Wolverine and pout about Jean Grey.
It's like, dude, come on. And he's the leader. It's him, then the Storm. They made her into this stupid thing that she has to power up every time she wants to use her powers, and they didn't give her any of the backstory of Africa or being a princess or any of that crap. So I don't know what they were doing, but they focused on Wolverine. They really did.
Yeah. It was just too, no disrespect to Hugh Jackman at all. He was an actor hired to do a job, and he did a good job.
He did a great job. I love him.
Yeah, he was awesome. But yeah, like cool character, absolutely. Not the only character though. We're talking about X-Men. And it's too bad because plus when it comes to Cyclops, they had pretty good casting with James Marsden. He's a good actor. he was very passionate about the role. You know, he actually had to ask Bryan Singer for that brief fight scene that he had in X-Men 2, and even that got like chopped down. It was longer originally.
I mean, obviously, Bryan Singer was more about Wolverine, which
Yeah.
Wolverine's a great character. I don't think he's a terrible character at all. I like Wolverine a lot,
Mhm.
you know. But I'm just saying that all the X-Men are awesome.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all of them. Let's talk about how great Beast is.
Mhm.
You know, Professor
Actually,
Xavier
one of
is
my favorite
amazing.
X-Men characters.
Hey, Magneto is amazing.
Mhm.
Let's focus on all of them. Let's give them full story, full background.
Mhm.
So they better get Rogue and Gambit right. I know
Yeah,
they're gonna
what
screw
was
one of
that
them
with
up.
Rogue?
They're gonna screw one of them up. I know they're gonna do it.
Mhm. Yeah, what the heck was that with Rogue?
See, y'all stay away from Wolverine.
Honestly, I'd be fine with it if like
for a bit.
the first one or two X-Men movies. Granted, I know they never do it, but I'd be totally fine with it if like the first one or two movies did not even have Wolverine and just kind of focused on the original core team. But I know that, granted, I know they wouldn't do that because
I
he's
wouldn't mind if they treated
offensive.
Wolverine like Incredible the Hulk.
Yeah.
The first time we go to the Avengers, treat him like the Hulk, and then focus on him after we've established some other people, and then we
Mhm.
can put some focus back on him. I wouldn't mind that. Say, nah, keep focused on Wolverine.
Why? We already have like 10 movies doing
Canada.
exactly that.
Oh man.
Like how Bryan Singer just halted the the entire narrative of X-Men Apocalypse just so he could fulfill his Wolverine hard on.
Say no, chill. Let's get him in an alpha fight first.
I would love an
Alpha
Alpha
fight.
Flight movie.
Alpha fight would be awesome. That
Mm.
would be hey, also that's cool. That's cool. Nerd. Oh, we definitely nerd out a lot here.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's fun. I would love to do it that way. I hope they do go that route as far as X-Men, building up the characters, let us care about them, and then go from there. If you do
Yeah.
that the right way, you can do it just like the Avengers. You can get off of the Avengers for a little bit and focus on them, and then bring the Avengers back in. That's your soft reboot. Your soft reboot is that we're not going to talk about them for a little bit.
Mhm.
Let's go Battle World Earth, and let's get the X-Men come in. Let's focus on them and Fantastic Four being out in space for a little bit, and then when we come back, we all come together. I think that'll be
Yep.
fun.
Yep. Curious to see what they do with Fantastic Four.
Well, considering we still don't have casting,
Mhm.
I don't understand. Like, they're supposed to be starting the film in February.
Mhm.
You know what that means? It means they're not going to film in February if they don't have casting.
Yeah. Or either that, or they have casted it and they're just waiting to make an announcement.
Do you think they're waiting on Comic-Con?
Potentially. Potentially.
I think that'd be a miss, though. You know,
I know it's a while off, but
yeah, I mean, no, it means February 10th.
it is earlier this
February
year.
10th
Okay.
or 11th, yeah. So it's not August because they pushed it back. Was it 2020, 2021, whatever?
Mhm.
They pushed it back then, but no, it's going to be in February. I could see them just saying, we're going to wait 5 more weeks. We know who all of them are, and we're going to bring them all out
Mhm.
during Comic-Con. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they could even announce some X-Men characters and bring that out and really just steal the show. In a year where they only have one movie, and it's just Deadpool. You know, if Echo really gets off like without a hitch and knocks it out of the park, they can do a lot of damage if they do Comic-Con right.
Yeah.
And focus on those things. And then let me get back to Jonathan Majors, and then let him beat his charges, and then we can bring him back into the MCU.
Mhm.
Then I get everything that I want. It makes more sense.
Mhm.
I have to be honest with you. I am less excited about a lot of stuff that's going on in Marvel.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
am.
I think like they just need to kind of bide their time and just be careful with what they're because like we said, they were like cranking out and announcing stuff left and right. Um, like on surface level, a lot of it we full transparency, as much as I love the MCU, a lot of the stuff that they were announcing we don't need. Um,
That's a good way to
we
say
we
it.
yeah, like Wonder Man,
Who the
it's
hell
kind of
wants that? And then you gonna make him to a black guy? Like for what reason? For what reason?
yeah, and I'm even like kind of on the fence about this Agatha show. Um, I'm just asking myself what for,
I think
you know?
they're only using this to bring back Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
That's why
Mhm.
I honestly believe they're gonna do that. And then they're going to bring her back for Secret Wars. That's the only reason. Only thing I can see it for.
Mhm.
It says, let them reboot after Secret Wars, then give us comic book accurate movies. Imagine Infinity War the way it should be. And then they could do it the Hulk properly.
Mhm.
I will love Civil War the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Civil War 2 are two of the coolest things that you ever see.
Mhm.
I would love to do. Matter of fact, if you do Civil War 2, you can do a lot of things that I like. We get once again, we could have, T'Challa, we could have Storm, we could have all the things that I've been talking about I want. we could have all of that stuff,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
So they coined
Mhm.
it multiverse saga too soon. I think you're right.
Yeah. They I think they were riding a high after Endgame and just
Infinity War and Endgame, yeah.
yeah, just
They thought the Russos knocked it out of the park. They knocked it. No movie has done anything like they did.
mhm.
I think that's kind of where it goes to.
Yeah. I loved them both. They yeah, like making Infinity War like in a weird way, Thanos making him essentially like the hero of the story in a weird way was really kind of like the good payoff
I still
to
got a
his
T-shirt that
build
says
up.
Thanos was right.
Say
I
what?
I still got a T-shirt that says Thanos was right to this day. You guys, me and Tank argue all the time about stuff. So that's probably one of those things. I think Professor Snape is a good guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You heard me and Tank argue about that, but Thanos was right. And as soon as I say that Tank gonna come in, he was not a good guy.
Yeah.
But no,
Thanos
what you say?
Thanos is right and Thanos is right and Killmonger had a point.
Yeah, exactly. He
Mhm.
had a very good point. I wish
Yeah,
they didn't kill
granted
him off too.
yeah, granted his execution was a little questionable, but he did have a good point.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes you need to get your point out there, and sometimes when
Mhm.
you have villains, the villain has to win. Especially when you have these movies that are all linked together.
Mhm.
It makes your villain better.
Yep.
Makes your villain stronger. Makes him actually villainous. Think about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But Kevin Feige, you got questions? I got answers for you. That's all we need. We need him to come in and tell us.
Mhm.
And then Anzo says Thanos was right. I know a few people that need to be snapped out of existence. Oh, what's up, Tank? How's it going, man?
Oh my god, it's going.
It's going. Hey, I told you what I had to
I,
do.
I know.
Hey, Mama Bear says, "Well, hello
Hey.
there."
What's
Hey.
up?
He's wearing it just for showing the guns off, showing the shoulders off. The definition. I see you. I see you. Oh man, that's awesome. But I don't know if you got to hear us, Tank, but we were just talking about the whole Coleman Domingo thoughts of casting him as Kang.
Oh,
Yeah. So we talked about
is that
that.
official or is that
No. That's the
rumored?
first name that has been thrown out there by, was it Daniel RPK or something like that?
Yeah.
And because he's the one that's been saying they're going to recast King. If
Yeah.
anything went wrong for a while. And Daniel Coleman Domingo is the first one that's come out there, but I still say the same thing. I think a lot of black actors are going to turn the role down.
I can see that.
Chill said, plot twist, the hello there was for Tank's R2-D2.
Like, I have R2-D2. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he said, Bonzo said, I liked him Fear the Walking Dead, so I would be okay with that. I just don't think he would do it. I think it's going to be very much like how Jonathan Boyega said, he turned it down immediately. Like, he saw the fan art, everyone talking about it, and he said, ain't no way in hell. I wouldn't be surprised if you got the same type of thing from Coleman Domingo. I wouldn't be surprised, because I said there's not a lot of black male actors out there. They all come together and say, they don't like the way that they just got rid of Jonathan Majors, and they aren't able to recast him, especially without a black actor. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Yeah, but also Boyega is a little different. Like, he's worked with Disney, he's dealt with that shit, that BS before, and he's big. Coleman is, he's in the new Color Purple, and he's in some things, but he's not like John Boyega big.
He's been in a lot of stuff. He was Unicron and Transformers. He was in the Eminem guy, because I don't say those names. Because I don't mess with it. He was in there. Remember chopping off the hands? We talked about that earlier. He was in If Bill Street Could Talk. He was in there. I mean, he's 54 years old, and he's been in a lot of movies. He's been in a lot of TV shows. He's never been a star, but he's been there. But I think he's been in enough to not want to, to mess up the flow. If they all come together, then you don't get that recast. You have to go and pivot, or they wait. Let's go through the whole proper channels and see what happens with Jonathan Majors, and then they could bring him back like they did with James Gunn. So.
That could. I mean, look what happened with Melissa Barrera from Scream, where she said what she said, and and then instantly the studio was like, oh no, we don't like that, and they cut her, which was total bullshit. But now they're backtracking. Now they're like, well, hold on, because I think more people are definitely on the side of her opinion, and they were getting a lot of backlash. So now they're like, oh, hey, well, let's figure it out. Let's talk. And she's like, no, fuck you guys, which is awesome.
And who could blame her, and now the movie, like, Jenna Ortega followed suit, like a day later, the same day. And now the director, well, weeks ago, apparently this happened, but they just announced it last week. He quit.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It wasn't gonna be the Radio Silence guys who did 5 and 6. It was gonna be Christopher Landon, who did the Happy Death Day movies and Freaky, which were both like inspired by Scream anyway. So he might have done something interesting with it. But yeah, he jumped shit, and people were going after him like it was his personal decision to fire Melissa Barrera.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, people were going after him, like he was having Twitter arguments with people, and it was like he even said this was like a dream project, and it turned out it ended kind of to be like a living hell, basically.
Yeah.
You know what this tells me? You know what that says to me? When you get support from your peers, a lot of things could change.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of ties into what I'm saying about this whole thing. If you get support, you can't just recast with the same type of person. Now, there's a lot of options that Disney has. I've talked about this whole Beyonder thing. They can go that way. They can pivot. They can say we go to Beyonder. He's not a Kang variant. We just bring a whole new actor in as a Beyonder. You could do that. You could go Doctor Doom and just totally not talk about Kang again. And say, oh, that they wiped him out. TVA wiped them out. All the variants.
Yeah,
they could do that, but let's not make it easy on them. That's the thing. So you saw the fan art that had Denzel Washington. There's no way Denzel will black.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yeah. You say what you just did to him? You think I'm gonna
go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mama Bear says, "Nah, they know I appreciate the shoulders." That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, every day I check. I'm not even kidding. Like, when I first wake up, I usually, obviously I get ready for it. But once I'm like, have time to look at my phone, I always look to see if there's some news. I'm waiting for the appeal.
Yeah.
For the Jonathan Majors appeal, and see what happens. And I haven't heard anything yet, because that was like one of the first things I messaged Danny. Danny does law on Twitter. And I'm like, how quick can he appeal? I don't know if he has to wait for the sentencing to appeal or something, but she was like immediately, like he can do it as soon as it was like the next day. So I was like, oh shit. So it was like,
I'm sure that he's probably getting all his papers in order.
Yeah.
All your ducks in a row, and you going in with all guns blazing.
Yeah. Because it seemed like they were not even expecting to go that route. They seem like, no, he's going to be acquitted on all charges. It makes sense.
Or
you got all the videos and stuff.
At least the hung jury say, "Oh,
yeah,
well, we can't find a way."
Yeah,
that's.
I mean, that would have been great too, because there was no. I think Danny
called mistrial.
Yeah, the mistrial, and the DA is not going to go after it again. They're not going to spend all that money to redo it. So
not for a misdemeanor and thing that's not a crime.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah. So yeah, so I thought that was.
It's interesting. I'm waiting. It's new. It's now 2024. It's the first day of the year, so we just got to see what happens with that. I'm interested to see what happens, though. I'm interested to see what we get from Jonathan Majors and what news comes out. But as I said before, I am kind of getting a little tired of Marvel right now, so I'm hoping that something changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Preston says, "Hey guys, what's up, Preston?
Hey, what's
up?
Hey,
Preston.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everybody!" I didn't say that the first thing you think the first thing I'll say.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. How do we miss out on that? Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah.
I had things on my mind.
You guys do anything fun?
Just kind of hung out and yeah, just kind of hung out and took it a little easy.
I worked a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You guys don't mind? Have you watched The Beekeeper? The trailer.
I didn't even realize it was out just yet.
No.
I think we should watch the trailer because my wife wants us to watch the trailer.
Yeah. I want to see the movie. I want to see Jason Statham take down some scumbag scammers.
I'm all for it. So Mama Bear says, "Happy New Year's."
Happy New Year's to you too.
And Anzo said, "Me too. Marvel won't get any of my money for a while." Yeah, literally, besides the comic books, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah. I mean,
I got to go for a little while. I'm finishing Remember the Titans. You better go finish Remember the Titans, because they will remember forever the day they played the Titans. I remember wherever that was. That was
20 minutes left.
Yeah, you better see the end. You probably already cried over Gary Bertier. So go watch it and then come back. I'm waiting for you. Let us know when you come back. Let us know what you think about it. All right. Well, you want to pull up The Beekeeper so we can see it?
Yeah.
That, and then the only other thing, Left Side. Strong side.
Hey, everybody. That was all everyone said in high school and shit.
Oh man, and I played that position too. Oh man, I loved it. I told them a story about yesterday about me playing defensive end and coming off the end and hitting the quarterback and hearing me crack his ribs and hearing his arm pop out of the socket when I tackled him. Like I was a monster, but honestly, I enjoyed it. That's kind of thing you do when you're a football player, and people just don't seem to understand that that's normal for American football.
Yeah, it is. I played a little bit of DN, and I wasn't like, I don't know, I didn't like it. Nah, I just wasn't, because at first, like, I played will linebacker, and I loved that shit. I loved it. Oh my god, like, dude, I had like for like my junior year when I first played, I think I had an interception like almost every single game. Because like my corners were good, my Mike linebacker was amazing, so I was able to kind of like, especially I was weak side, so I was like, fucking, I get to play around a little bit more.
I hated being a 9 technique, and I hate being a linebacker. I didn't like, because we played a 4-4-3 scheme, so weak side linebacker. I just didn't want to do that stuff. I wanted to be able to hit someone and then get close to the quarterback. So as close as I am to the quarterback, the better. I think I had my junior year. I think I had something like 18 sacks or something like that. So
damn,
yeah, that's what I was good at.
Well,
just I think that was my first racism movie I watched. The first one, the segregation, integration, all that stuff, understanding that high school. I remember when I first saw that, I was literally studying it in high school, and I was like, wow, seeing it was weird. It was unbelievable. And then realizing that my parents were the age of the people that are going through it, I was like, oh, it's only one generation away.
Yeah.
This is not ancient history that this is, hey, I talk to my dad.
A family member. Yeah, a family member. I had to look up what year it was, did it take place in, because I didn't remember. It was 81.
My dad was in high school in 81. Yeah. No, my dad was in college in 81. Oh my gosh. My high school didn't have a football team. I went to an art school. That's lucky. Yeah, no. I went to a sports school. Everything we did there was all about sports.
Your college, yeah.
No, high school.
Oh, your high school.
Thornwood. We went downstate for basketball and track and football, and that's all we were. Said, don't lie, Brian. You're rooting for the white coach. Hey, he was nice. But I was always with Denzel. Come on, man. You see the fro? The fro was perfect. I was rooting for Petey. That's what I was. You went to ESA? Oh, see? She knows everything. Oh, she went to Oxford. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Sorry.
The good old college days.
Right.
Oh shit. I have it up and I forgot to like get
it. Say the absolute least.
I'm just glad he had a lot of fun in college. Brandman.
Definitely.
NASCAR. That's the only thing you guys went on for. Everything else is where we're the party school.
Yeah.
Same.
That's why my girlfriend hated U of I because of that. It was like a party school.
That's the best
she even told me like how segregated like the school was just on its own.
Hell yeah. Definitely. So when you have you have 44,000 people, I think you naturally go into a microcosm of what America is. Very much so. and you have to make a choice, especially if, as a black person, you choose to be the black guy that's all with the black house, or you go the black guy that goes to, the Latino house.
Mhm.
That was it. Those only two choices you really had.
Yeah. No, I know that's like one thing she always hated was like she couldn't go with friends to certain parties because they're like, oh no, we don't go to that house. Like, why? Like, oh well, that's like the white house, or that's the black house, or that's a different kind of Latino house. I was like, what? Like, that's fucked up. But
No, all you had to do
I mean,
is be a football player. Then you can go to all of them.
Yeah, then it's different.
Then you
go
to
like
all of ours. I'm an engineer and a football player. I went to all the
Yeah.
parties. It didn't matter.
wow.
Kenny's like, "What's good, family?
What's
Kenny.
going on, Kenny?
Happy New Year, Kenny, man. What's up?"
Oh, Kenny's killing. I think he's almost at 900. Dude's flying by.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out to the Zach Attack. Zach Attack's got his just got YouTube partnered.
Yep.
So Kenny's is gonna be right there like anytime now.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah, he went to high school with Jamal McGlure until he transferred. I remember Jamal McGlure. I love Jamal. He had a lot of talent. I went to high school with Eddie Curry, and and played basketball with him. So yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, man.
So where's he at? Yeah, damn. 894. You're like Kenny Sparks is 6 away from 900. And we gotta get him to 900 like right now.
Everyone,
go subscribe.
Yeah, 6 people. Please just go subscribe to Kenny Sparks right now.
Yeah, trust me, and it's great. Go over there, check him out. You'll definitely love it.
If you guys can, please. Zach is rolling in the money now. That dude is killing it. The tens of monies. It's crazy.
The tens of dollars.
Tank told me you went to a hater high. To hater high.
That's every high school in Chicago. That's just Chicago's known for the city of haters.
So I told her you went to Cooley High. See, I went to Thornwood, so I was in the suburbs.
I went to HF, South Suburbs.
Exactly. So yeah, I wasn't too far from your HF. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. So I was the only one in the city. I was in the city. Elementary school, high school.
He's at 895 now, guys. He's at 895. That's what
895. Nice. Thank you, Mama Bear. So then he puts out great content, so you enjoy it.
I might have played Tristan Thompson in pickup in YMCA because he went there when I was younger.
That's cool.
Funny. I remember growing up, I played at Fernwood Park, so that's where all the basketball players like Tim Hardaway used to play there, and Kevin Garnett was always at the park and stuff. There was a lot of cool things. I learned how to play basketball by watching them because you weren't good enough to be on the court. You could just watch. But that was with me going to the other high schools and just figuring out how to play basketball, and then like 6 inches, so it helped out a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure. Being 6'5", like, oh my god, there's a TikTok talking about like size of high schoolers. There's a video on TikTok that I saw, and it's like they're like, look at these high schoolers going into college of O-line, and it was like they're all minimum like 6'6" and minimum 280 pounds. Like that's the short. Everyone else is like 300, 310 plus 6'8". I was like, what the fuck? Like, and he goes, they're all from the same high school. All of them played at the same high school, and then like now they're all different colleges. I was like, there's no way. What
Depends
the fuck
on what
you
high
play
school
against that in
is.
high school? Man?
No, it depends on what high school it is. Because like I'll say that our basketball team, our starting lineup was like the shortest guy was 6'2".
Yeah.
That was our short point guard. Everybody else, the rest of the team was 6'5", 6'6", 6'8", 6'11". We were the only team that had 3 7-footers. So, but it's because we are known as a basketball school, so basketball players will come.
Yeah.
If you're known as football school, you go to Marist or you go to Mount Carmel, you're going to have those type of players. So that does happen.
Yeah, you're gonna have those giant fucking beast of a guys. Wow. Like we were never on the same level of football, you know, because like we were like a brand new high school just getting into the football for Illinois. But you know, rugby, we played rugby and we played against Mount Carmel. They had like a rugby team that they were starting, so a lot of their football players played. I was like, these guys are fucking giants, man, like giants. You know, it was like just muscle. They were like able to like run us over, like you know. But yeah, they were
remember,
crazy.
I really thought I was regular size. I was average height, average size. You know, for my high school and my college, I always thought I was average.
Mhm.
You know, I didn't know the rest of the world wasn't that big, so I didn't know. What's in the water in that high school? It's what's in the pizza room.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not playing today.
No,
Mhm.
that's the best. The bigger ones, I used to go against Marvin in practice all the time. I used to destroy him
You used to
all the time. So I like the bigger guys because they're slower. That means I get to punch him in the face.
Oh man. All right.
Yeah,
Watch this The Beekeeper, and then we'll get into some of the reviews in a little bit.
actually, I have to take this call real quick, guys. I'm sorry.
No worries, man. Go ahead. We'll wait for Brian. But,
No problem.
But what do you say? Is Justin Fields staying? We'll probably talk about that tomorrow on Dynasty Pylon with our Chicago Bears show. But I think he is. And I want him to. I like Justin. And Kane said, I can't believe they served us pizza and chocolate milk in high school.
Sometimes I think about the same exact thing.
Yeah, man, that was. I'm trying to remember what it was like this like sloppy Joe.
Mhm.
It had a weird fucking taste to it. It was like cheap sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Ew.
Yeah, it was like, nah, not today, man.
Mhm.
My elementary school was weird. I would always you would get your free lunch, you know, if you qualify for free lunch, and then you could pay for a better lunch. So we would always like it was like sloppy Joe day or certain days we were like, oh no, here's the $2. I want pizza. So
I'm talking about, man, our pizza was terrible in lunchroom. I used to have ketchup. I had to put ketchup on the pizza because it was
I'm not saying it's
so
good.
bad.
It's not good. It was just a rectangle size, like too.
What's a rectangle?
Yeah.
It was that terrible pizza. And you know what? I probably ate it 3 days a week until I became a senior, and I just left. I should just leave. Come back. We didn't have off campus lunch, but I was like, out there, you say something.
What you gonna do? Beekeeper looks good, and I'm not a Statham guy. Okay, I like Statham.
I am.
I like Statham. Yeah. He sticks with what he's good at.
So it's okay for him to do what he's good at, but it's not good for The Rock.
Well, keep in mind, The Rock was supposed to play a comic book character who already existed. He proceeded to play himself in his bid to take over the DC universe. Yep, the Rock has no excuse.
Yeah, Statham finds roles where it was made for him. You know, it's like, oh, look at this. You need to play an angry Englishman or whatever. Got it done. So
it's an angry, grappling voiced Englishman.
Who Guy Ritchie? He always like this Guy Ritchie film or some shit.
Dude, I can't believe my PS5 is still
what?
It's still updated, man. It's like 3 hours late. Still.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Man, mine like updates super quick.
I don't know if I
was like one of the things. Yeah. Well, it might be because you're on here too, taking up a lot of bandwidth.
Oh yeah, probably. I think about it, yeah. and I'm watching the game too, so
there you go.
All right, let's watch this, guys. I'm ready.
All right, let me get it ready real quick. Cool. Got that flowing in it. That's the
thing. I was looking at it, I was like, oh man. Well, I was actually upset today. I was like, it's only 800. What's going on? 800? I need to get back to this above this 1,000 clip. That's what you gotta be.
Yeah. All right, let's check out this movie. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tate Kramer. I'm with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna check out the brand new Statham movie, Jason Statham movie, The Beekeeper, coming out this month. So
Yeah, isn't that like the 12th or something like that?
wow, yeah. So let's check it out. I haven't seen the trailer yet, but let's check it out and then we'll talk about it.
Everyone, need your
Yes, very
attention,
good.
please. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Oh, that just annoys me so much.
The trailer.
You're a blessing,
Mhm.
Clay. This place was crabgrass and weeds, and you brought it back to life.
It's Rashad.
Mrs. Parker and I were friends. She was like family. She was the only person who ever took care of me.
I just got a message saying that there's a problem with my computer.
Yes, ma'am. We got this.
Yesterday, she shot herself.
This
Oh
is
my
private
God, enough with
property.
Rashad.
Yeah, scamming the weakest in our society.
Buddy, I'm counting to 3.
1, 2, 3. There, I did it for you. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Will you stomp his ass out?
You're telling me one man did this. The only thing you know is he's a beekeeper.
A beekeeper?
Well, that's not good.
Beekeepers is a special program outside the chain of command.
I protect the hive. When the system is out of balance, I correct it.
We have laws for these things.
Until they fail, then you have me.
Oh,
My fingers, you cut them off. Oh, what the fuck, bro?
Don't move.
He saw his fingers. Yes.
This is much bigger than a little fishing scam.
The money's going all over the world. To people in finance, even government.
You are a problem. Goddamn right, I'm a problem.
No way he's coming there straight through the back entrance.
I figured I'd give the firefighters a break.
Somebody detain this guy.
FBI.
We have to kill him before he kills his way to the top.
Honey?
It's flammable as fuck. Who knows?
If only all scammers got the same type of treatment.
Oh, that's
This
awesome.
is-
Right.
Over the top,
Mhm.
crazy. Jeremy Irons is in it. It's awesome.
Dude,
Jason Statham is about to kill the shit out of some scammers, and I'm here for it.
he cut off his fingers and then bound into the truck and threw the truck off the building.
Mhm.
Let's go. That's awesome.
I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of movie he does best. And damn, this is awesome. it looks good.
But having that, like, that's Transporter. That's that type of movie. That is amazing. And
Mhm.
he went to the FBI. He just walked up to them. They're like, oh, yeah, he's not coming to the back. And he just walked up to them and then beat all of them down. All of them
Yeah.
winning. Hashtag winning.
I like he just rolled up to the building just like with fire. He goes, I'm gonna go burn this place down. They're like, what? It's like, oh man, damn. Let's see what you guys are saying. We got Movie Time Minute. What is up? Everyone go check
What's
out
going
Movie
on?
Time Minute. He's doing like awesome stuff over on his channel with some parody movie reviews, parody song movie reviews.
The song, yeah,
They're
that's what
awesome.
I was like,
They're
I just saw this today. I was
They're
like, what is
great.
that?
They are great. So definitely go check them out. That is a lot of fun. Can't be A good real, yeah.
it
Definitely
is.
gonna see this in or see this going to the theaters to see this. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. It's from Cleves. He said, I swear he thinks he's doing a Batman voice sometimes.
Sometimes.
One of the few guys that probably can actually pull it off, like a British Batman. I like at the made it like someone
Everyone,
have
what's that? Yeah.
what's
Ryan
his
Gosling
meanwhile
still
Ray
looks
Gosling said, look, oh yeah. I was like, wait, what?
River of Titans, yeah.
Yeah. At the end. And Movie Time Man said, this wasn't on my radar, but I'll be seeing it now for sure. Yeah. It really wasn't on my radar either. And now
We
it's like
saw it yesterday, and I was like, what the hell did I just watch? It was so cool.
I love over the top, just super, super silly, crazy violent movies. It just kind of it's like you laugh at it sometimes, which is awesome. You know?
Isn't that what John Wick is sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing now. If like you go to a John Wick movie and you don't laugh, then they're not doing their job right. Like, and you laugh at the most disturbing like thing, like oh my god, yeah. So
look, I mean, I just talked about he cut off his fingers and dragged him off of it with the truck. And he didn't need to do that. He could just threw him off the building. But the idea is just so much better when you see it.
Yeah. Kyle said, looks great. I'll wait for the Walmart to get it for $4.99. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Don't know. I think that
but
America is going towards this way now that people love these type of movies.
Yeah.
And it's one of those movies that get a ground swelling, and then all of a sudden becomes one of those, did you go see? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
I think it's right in that type of genre in that area. So
yeah. Let's see. So the Transport trilogy is the most underrated trilogy ever. It's really good. It's really good. And it's because it's Statham.
Yeah.
I
remember
it's only
I'd have to revisit the third one because I remember really liking the first two. I'd have to revisit the third one though.
Yeah. The first one I saw a bunch of times. The third one I probably seen the least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of another trilogy that I loved like that.
That was like high action and stuff like that.
No, I mean, John Wick is no longer a trilogy, so
I was gonna say
it.
John Wick, but
yeah, quadrilogy.
Yeah,
for now. Well,
and they're talking about making a fifth.
Oh, Equalizer
is a good one. That's a good one. Kenny said he's in. Jason Statham looked like Rambo was CIA.
Dude, he's outside the CIA, like
a
beekeeper. He's even outside the CIA.
Yeah, like beekeeper. I was like, oh, okay. So that's kind of
trouble
interesting.
now.
Yeah. But I would most likely watch it. Probably same. Transporter was my introduction to Statham. Mine too. I know he did other stuff. I know he was like a model too for a while too, but
my thing, Italian Job.
Transporter. No, I think I seen Transporter before I saw Italian Job.
I saw Italian Job in the theaters, but which one came out?
Yeah, Transporter came out a couple months before Italian Job.
Yeah.
He had two movies back to back. What?
Yeah, that was like because I think the first Transporter was like late 2002, like I want to say like October 2002, and then Italian Job was like May 2003.
Yeah, that's Italian Job definitely made 2023 on 2003. But Transporter, did it really come out first? Man.
Yeah. Right. I really like the Italian Job. You know that they were talking about making a sequel at one point.
They should have.
I think it was going to be called The Brazilian Job or something to that effect.
Also it would have been Fast X.
Like another heist movie. It was going to Fast X before Fast X, and
exactly.
Ironically, F. Gary Gray, who went on to direct a Fast movie. The eighth one.
That's what I say. He knew, and the one that was in Brazil.
Was that one in Brazil?
That was Dubai and a bunch of other places. Or no. I'm thinking of 7. I'm sorry.
The eighth one, wasn't that the one?
And they all bleed
when they stole the safe.
Oh no, that was Fast Five. No,
That's, that's five. So five
it
was the
was
third one. Okay.
well, it did start out like in Brazil or something like that, the opening race or something like that when Dom was on his honeymoon.
Yeah,
and then,
doesn't
like,
he like, throwing
The
out like
submarine
literal
eighth-
alcohol?
yeah,
The
he
eighth
puts
one is with
yeah,
his son.
the submarine, and there was some stuff in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
God's
Yeah.
Eye. Was that the eighth one's God's
God.
Eye?
Yeah.
The seventh one they introduced the God's Eye.
Okay.
I think exactly your virginity. That sounds like an expensive surgery. Yeah, exactly.
A certain type of surgery.
Yeah, there's another word, anatomy word in between Brazilian and job. They're like, but yeah, man. But yeah, Italian Job. I always remember this Marky Mark. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's the first one that popped in my head.
Really? Oh no. Ed Norton.
Whenever I think Marky Mark, I think I automatically think of the movie Fear.
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 You realize the Italian Job had Charlize Theron, had Ed Norton,
Mhm.
had Jason Statham,
Most Def,
Most Def, because you know I love
Seth
Most Def.
Green,
But Most Def,
Donald Sutherland.
oh my God.
I had a good. Really,
You lost me at
It was a
Most
good
Def,
movie.
man. He was one of my favorite artists, like especially
Oh, yeah.
in college. Oh my God.
I can't believe this, but I have a encyclopedia knowledge of the Fast series.
You must have. That was awesome.
Oh man.
Expensive.
Expensive wax, yeah.
I was
That was
thinking
thinking
wax.
wax too. Yeah.
I think that's where my mind went too.
That's not where mine would.
No. Marky Mark thinking up the movie is what I think, and also Ed Norton was good. Ed Norton's always usually good.
Yeah.
He might be a terrible person, but to work with.
Fear
he's
is the Mark Wahlberg biopic. Someone said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sure
guys remember that movie, right?
I don't. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
Look up
You
a
don't
scene
remember
called
Fear?
look up a scene called "Let Me in the House."
Remember when he snaps? Let me
Look up a scene. Let me in the house.
Yeah. Yeah. 1996. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reese Witherspoon, Alyssa Milano.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I saw the poster, I was like, "Oh yeah,
Alyssa Milano." That's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, jeez, Marky Mark.
Hey,
what
I love Mark. I love Mark Wahlberg and Four Brothers though.
Yeah. I still get mad.
Yeah.
I still get upset about Jack's death. And that.
Like,
That
why are
just-
you walking
that-
out the door? This is Detroit. That's like this is Chicago. You don't do that. We know better than that.
Detroit.
Well, I think that's
Well, the guy
Marky
didn't.
Mark.
The guy didn't insult his mother. So
You go back and get your gun. Don't walk inside. Get hit with a snowball.
Wait, is this an actual thing? Like Too Fast to Forever podcast? If that's an actual thing, I kind of want to.
Oh,
listen to
I have to believe it is.
it. Yeah. Said Marky's a creep. That's him playing himself. Yeah, he's
He's something. He's Jimmy Butler's best friend. That's what he is.
Ejectocito, cuz.
yeah. Jeez.
No, I do like Too Fast, Too Furious. Just if for no other reason, Paul Walker's very, very white attempts to talk hood.
Mhm.
It's hilarious.
Mhm.
Hey, my pockets ain't empty, cuz. Like what? What?
Yeah.
I said, forget about it, cuz.
So,
No, Paul Walker was gonna make damn sure no one would out-white him for a long time when it came to that. I think Julia Roberts came pretty close with that new Netflix movie with her dancing in it, though.
no, I know we watched that. We watched that one. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That's just a white girl dancing.
Oh yeah. Like
You go to any like concert. There's like 15 of them in the front.
I think even Mahershala Ali was kind of perplexed, like what's going on?
What is going on? Is she having a seizure, guys? Someone come help. Come help.
911. And Dark's movie said they made it biopic about Mark Wahlberg. It's called Fear. From
It's called Fear.
1996.
Yeah.
I keep mispronouncing it. Biopic. My bad. I was saying biopic or whatever.
I heard biopic. I hear it both ways. But yeah, it's a joke because like Fear was 1996. That was him just starting.
Just right after Good Vibrations, right? Marky Mark of the Fun Bunch.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't remember when that song came out. That'd have been
It
early
was like
90s.
it had to be like 90 or 91.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was gonna say 92, but yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Marky Mark and the Fun Bunch. Oh my gosh.
it was,
yeah, and then he
Two
yeah.
Guns?
Two Guns was a good one.
Wow. But
I
now
think,
all he does is not documentaries, like real life stories kind of thing.
Mhm.
And he does comedies. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of all I've seen from him for the past like 10ish years.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do like him as a comedic actor. Like I love the Ted movies. I think they're just hilarious to me. They're essentially like 2-hour Family Guy cutaway scenes, but
Pretty much.
yeah, I'm
91.
actually gonna watch the series that they're making.
Brand Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
91. Oh, Mama Bear has it. 91.
There you go.
Good looking at Mama Bear.
I just looked it up too. I was like,
Oh yeah. Uncharted.
Good Vibrations.
Um,
But he said Two Guns was good.
Uncharted.
One of my favorites is The Other Guys. It's just
I
it's
love The
so
Other Guys.
fucking stupid and everything about it is so over the top.
That director, Adam McKay, like he was on fire with the comedies for a good minute.
Yeah.
Because he did The Other Guys, he did Talladega Nights, he did Step Brothers. Yeah,
He does the other stuff, The Big Short,
The Big
Vice.
Short.
Like he knows how to do serious stuff with the comedy sprinkled in too. You know,
Mhm.
so yeah. That's why I like Dumb Money. Dumb Money felt like an Adam McKay movie. I don't think he was involved in it, but it felt like one of those
It
like
was
one of his movies.
who directed that? It was Craig Gillespie, if I remember correctly, who did he did I, Tonya, Lars and the Real Girl, to a lesser credit, the remake of Fright Night. But yeah, he did the Pam and Tommy series on Hulu.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
So are we doing an anticipated list? Maybe. I know we gotta do that thing for Jason. We keep forgetting. Sorry, Jason. But yeah, we'll make something. Forget about it. Forget about
From
it.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
But remember, Kenny, it's not forget about it cuz, it's forget about it cuh.
Good.
So forget about it cuh. I'll never forget the audience reaction in the theater when he dropped that line.
Yeah.
You're pretty right though. I'm looking at it like besides Shooter.
We did Uncharted. But man, Uncharted for me sucked.
Uncharted just, that was Sony just coasting. No disrespect to Tom Holland. Get your money, dude. Get your money.
Infinite. I remember Infinite, right? That was the one.
Wow.
I haven't seen that one all the way through.
The one with
however you
Toledo?
pronounce his name. I'm not even gonna attempt it.
Ojapor?
Which one?
Chiwetel Mordo from the Doctor Strange movies.
Mordo, yeah.
Yeah.
Not even gonna attempt
That
his
was
name.
serious, and
Yeah.
that was fun.
Oh, you need to check out the movie. They're good. They're funny. They're
They're
goofy.
funny.
Don't expect like anything great. It's a lot of potty humor, a lot of just very silly, very childish, but it's fun.
If you've seen it's
Like
it's
Family
essentially
Guy.
like I said, if you've seen a cutaway scene from Family Guy, it's basically a 2-hour or hour and a half, however long version of that, hour 40-minute version of that.
Yeah.
Of one of those.
Yeah. Present Day Uncharted is my opinion underrated.
I like a
They
good
should have called this
adventure
something else.
movie.
They should have called this
I
something else.
thought the Uncharted movie was okay. I still think Nathan Drake should have been a grown ass man.
Mm.
Tom Holland did fine with what he was given. I'm pretty sure they were trying to build a franchise out of it. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. But yeah, like Nathan Drake should have been like a grown ass dude, and and Sully should have been like a Tom Selleck looking dude.
That would have been a good one, like Tom Selleck.
Yeah,
There's only
And-
one Tom Selleck, guys. I mean, you can't find that mustache anywhere.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what they should got. They should got not Troy Baker, because Nathan the dude
Nolan
that
North.
voices, Nolan North voiced him, but Troy Baker is like his buddy. I think he would have been a good one. And then Yeah.
Do you guys remember like back in the early 2010s when they were trying to make an Uncharted movie, and ironically Mark Wahlberg was going to be Nathan Drake?
really, I did not know that.
Yeah, like back in the like because the movie bounced around, like a lot of directors were involved, like David O. Russell, who's done a bunch of movies with Mark Wahlberg, like The Fighter and I Heart Huckabees, and he's done a handful of other pretty good movies. He was gonna write and direct an Uncharted movie with Wahlberg playing Drake, and you know there was like a big fan petition to have Nathan Fillion do it. He even did that. I think he even had like that short film where he did play Nathan Drake. Can
we close out the Beekeeper?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
I was still like, all right.
I'm going through comments and so yeah. Let's finish this up and then we'll chit chat. All right. So that's our thoughts with the Beekeeper. Leave a comment if you're watching on replay. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about it. It looked awesome, fun, action. So can't go wrong with that. Jason Statham blowing up stuff. Sounds fun. But cool. Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. It helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. But if you're watching live, stick around because we are going to talk about another topic. Yeah, I'm going through comments because you guys are in here with the comments.
I was looking like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Sidetrack.
And that's usually me. I was like, if I'm catching it.
What do you think about the Monopoly movie? I didn't even know they're doing one.
Seriously,
just called America.
I mean, it happens again. That's going to happen to America, guys.
I watch the news. That's yeah. I could see them doing something like that. Who owns Monopoly? Is it
Parker Brothers?
Parker Brothers? Yeah, might be. Yeah.
I was gonna say Hansborough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Parker Brothers.
But everyone's saying everyone's saying Kenny needs to go watch Ted, all the Ted movies.
Kevin Hart with Monopoly, huh?
Oh, and he's doing Monopoly, and he's doing what's the video game one?
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
He's doing Borderlands. He's doing
Borderlands.
something Flight or something like that too. It comes out like in a week.
Yeah. And then Dark Movie said I found Uncharted to be entertaining and I guess a guilty pleasure movie. I mean, it did pretty okay in the theater.
Yeah, it
didn't do
it was fine.
I think if you played the video game is where you didn't like it.
Yeah, because that video game is a great video game.
All 3 Uncharted games are amazing.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. I can't make this shit up. Yeah. Then we got Jason. What is up, Jason
What's going
Entertainment?
on,
Everyone,
Jason?
go check out Jason Entertainment. He does awesome content. Reviews. It's all about soccer. If you're into soccer, so make sure you go check him out. Super fun. We
were just talking about that yesterday. It's called football. We call it soccer. We're the only ones that call it soccer.
Yeah, I know. Just came back from watching Aquaman 2. That movie shows why the DCU needed a reboot. Yeah. I know Zach Milne left a comment on ours. He goes, "Oh my god, this is such a disaster." I'm like, "You're not wrong."
No, but
also,
it was
just fun. It was goofy.
Yeah.
It was Momoa doing Momoa. So I
had fun enough with it.
Yeah, it's fun. That's enough for me sometimes. Sometimes it's just enough.
Yeah. Like the dialogue sucked. Yeah. Like some of the CGI sucked. Yeah. It was a stupid movie. Yeah. Maybe. But it was fun. It was,
At the end of the day, did you laugh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you laugh? That's it.
it was good enough. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it enough. I mean, I'm not probably gonna run to see it again or anything like that, but
No,
No, but if it's on TNT, I'll watch it again.
exactly.
put it on while I'm folding laundry or doing chores or something like that.
Yeah. Everyone's saying what's up. There's a Mufasa movie that's supposed to be coming out. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm
like a prequel.
not sure how I feel about it because you guys know how I feel about Lion King.
Mhm.
But I will always give it a chance and see where we get. I mean, they better do it with James Earl Jones, or I'm not watching it.
it's not James Earl Jones voicing Mufasa. It's
I'm
going to
done.
be
Done.
yeah.
Nope.
It's actually the dude. It's actually the
computer voice.
Yeah, it's going to be the actor from M. Night Shyamalan's Old, who played the very interestingly named character Mid-Size Sedan.
Oh, fuck! What movie was that?
Old with M. Night
Old,
Shyamalan.
yeah.
On that beach.
I want to know how many potential rapper names M. Night Shyamalan went through before he settled on Mid-Size Sedan.
Not enough.
There's like a whole whiteboard, like it was just like stupid words mushed together. There's also Uno movie in development. I did hear about that.
I did hear about that.
I have no idea what that would even be about.
You know what the Monopoly movie should be about? You play Monopoly and then someone gets shot because they did a stupid trade.
I think it was like Jumanji, but Monopoly.
Like,
well, like it seems like board games and toy lines are going to be like the next big cinematic universes. Barbie really started something. Obviously, they're saying they're going to do a Polly Pocket movie, and Hot Wheels and a bunch of other stuff. I'm just waiting for Mighty Max.
Mighty Max, yes.
You might be waiting a little bit.
If they make a Mighty Max movie, I will be satisfied. No,
because if they screw it up, that's awesome.
That I can see. I can see Street Sharks.
And I'll be behind that one.
Yeah, I can definitely see that one.
Or Biker Mice from Mars, But
they're doing. Who's it? Ryan Reynolds, right?
Yeah, they're rebooting the series. Ryan Reynolds' production is going to be like producing it or bringing it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting behind.
Yeah. So everyone's the Uno one's gonna be interesting. Oh, and he finished the Deathly Hallows. I saw him do that. We got El. What's up, El? Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
We need to get you back on, El. So
I was just
let's talk. Hey,
yeah,
we'll get you a message. We'll send you a message. Twitter. X or whatever.
The Pokemon.
I have not watched Pokemon Concierge.
No, it looks cool, but I'll probably pass on it. But it looks cool. Let's see.
Hey, I would say, Kenny, you do something with Harry Potter. Let me know. I want to be on there. I will have my glasses. I will have the whole get up. I will have everything ready to go. At any point in time, you can tell me you can do it in an hour. I'll be ready.
You guys should watch Anyone But You. It's pretty good. I watched it today. Really enjoyed it. Okay,
I heard it was okay.
That's on my list.
Yeah, I actually heard it was all right. Yeah.
Jason, I had to change my favorite movie of last year to
Saltburn.
Everyone.
I started watching it and I was like, I don't know. It's not necessarily my cup of tea, but my wife she loved it. She loved it.
Yeah, that's another one that's still on my watch list. Football. And football.
Go.
But yeah, so they asked me if you're gonna do a kind of a review for it. Yeah, let us know, man. I'd love talking Harry Potter. But the next binge is Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings for the first time, bro. I am super jealous for you.
Holy crap!
Because watching all three, those are amazing movies.
I agree.
Yeah, amazing.
I'm still more of a Potterhead, but Lord of the Rings is amazing. It's beautiful. Makes me want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand just because of it.
Yeah. And then Kevin Davis, what is up? Said I feel bad for Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, even with them promoting their film. People are not going to support enough to make a profit at the box office. Which one? Oh, I'm like, what movie are they in?
For the Joker people.
Yeah.
I think it'll do okay. I'm kind of interested, though, but
yeah,
I don't.
I think it'll be all right. Because people like the first one, you know.
But how much money did it make?
Enough to make a sequel. I mean,
hey, make sequels to things that don't even matter if it makes money or not.
Yeah, I mean, it did well. Got a lot of people talking and stuff. I can see it doing pretty good. The first one was very interesting. I really don't know if I want a second one because, like, I don't like when I like feel sad for the monstrous killer psychopath. You know,
oh, it
like,
made a lot of money worldwide.
Did it?
Worldwide made a lot of money. Domestically, it was only 300 million, but worldwide over $1 billion.
Holy shit!
$1 billion. I didn't know. I not see that coming. $750 million worldwide. Whoa.
Yeah, there you go. They are definitely making a sequel then.
Or a budget was it?
It's super low. It's got to be super low.
55 mil.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now it's probably a little bit higher just because. Yeah,
that's what Lady Gaga is getting paid. 55 mil.
Yeah,
she's going to be a big draw for the movie.
Damn.
And obviously, with it being a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see about this. I don't know. I didn't think the first one necessarily needed a sequel, but it turned a profit. So yeah. Yeah.
Elsa full-size sedan is my go-to username.
Yeah, I saw what she said that.
Oh man. So yeah, well, I'm gonna keep an eye on the Joker movie. It was interesting, but said it was fun for me the first 20 minutes, but the structure of the movie was odd. I could see the studio had to interfere with the movie. It sucked because I think the material would be great. I'm assuming Saltburn. Or no, Aquaman.
No, Aquaman.
Aquaman, yeah, because you went to go see it. You just saw it. Glad you enjoyed it, guys. I like Lucas Patrick. Randall Park was cool.
Randall Park was cool. So was Patrick Wilson. I thought he was
Patrick Wilson was great with Momoa. I thought that they were great together.
Yeah, together.
Yeah. Patrick Wilson is just a great actor.
Yeah. It's not going to save the DCEU by any means, or people are going to be like, yeah, look, this is why it needs to be around still. Come back to a Zach. It was like, nah, yeah, it deserves its death. I'm going to skip around a little bit. Can USA, Australia, soccer, and football, yeah. Especially Australia. Oh, that's what Australia calls it? The Socceroos.
Socceroos. Wow.
Chill said Gary Anthony Williams voiced Mufasa and recently posted a convo between Mufasa and Uncle Ruckus.
What?
What?
What? Oh my God. I need that in my life now.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Hang on 1 second.
That existed. Yeah. The new movie should be Highlander. Oh my God, it should. When the last man standing, they should all shout out Uno out.
Uno and out.
Yeah. And then football it's called. We got people talking to each other. What's up? Bet this is better than Lion King live action because that expectations aren't there and you're free to play without your fanboy backlash. Yeah, I thought it is. Isn't the prequel gonna be another live action?
It is going to be
a prequel?
With the real photorealistic CG like the quote unquote live action remake.
Yeah, exactly. I hate that. We say live action, but I was like, it's not really live action.
It's just improved animation. It's just a rehash of the original with better CG or better animation.
Yeah,
that's all that was.
What's up, Andy? Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Gargoyles, let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Let's go, Gargoyles.
That's what I want.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where's my Goliath?
That's what I want. I forgot I watched them only 2-8. I didn't fight with. That's not too bad. I have the entire set on my Amazon wish list. I want all of them. Like those are so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I got this. I got
Those are
Brooklyn
so
covered
cool.
too right now. So I got Goliath,
Yeah.
Brooklyn, and Bronx.
Nice.
Nice.
They even have like the metal one that Xanatos made, like the Iron
Mhm.
Man suit, but a Goliath Iron Man suit. They have that one. I'm like, oh,
I
that's
saw
badass.
it. I saw it in Best Buy. I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
I won't get that.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, so Kenny said he only didn't like who he said he didn't vibe with 2 of the 8. So that's not bad. You know, you've got to figure the other 6 you liked a lot.
I loved all of them. So
And
probably watched
yeah.
them in the last week, because this is just what you do when you send for Christmas. And I think Harry Potter's a Christmas movie. I watch all of them for Christmas. So
well, it's always around. Well, usually it's always around Christmas because they always have their Christmas break sometime in the movie.
Mhm.
So, Gargoyles was so good. It was. It still is. Jason, just a warning: watch alone. Be there for Harry Potter too. Yeah, Saltburn was wild. Saltburn for me is the bottom list for me. Really? Okay. Damn.
I understand, because I said it's just not my cup of tea. I can understand why people love it, and it has a lot of wild stuff going on. It's just not my thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to finally watch it. I know it's on Prime Video.
Prime, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's on Prime.
Okay. Definitely gotta watch it then. The new Aquaman was awesome. Yeah, Andy, you would like it.
It's a fun watch. I had fun watching
It was, yeah. Definitely hear that, Brian. I'm actually playing something with Pop the Popcorn. There you go for the Harry Potter.
Oh, you could do that, but I'm gonna jump in. You're not even gonna give me an invite, and all of a sudden you're
You
gonna
find
see
a
me
way.
pop up. Like, how'd you do it? Hey, I'm a
You show up to
computer
his
hacker.
house. You just like roll up behind him.
I'm a computer hacker. That's all. Or I would,
Yeah.
I'll probably just be in the screen, just like it'll be like screens like this, and all of a sudden I'm just like this, and I'm pull myself in to your screen.
Slide in. Yeah. And then Kyle said, never seen Potter or Lord of the Rings. Bro.
Wow. I knew
Yeah.
there were people
Really?
out there like this, but I didn't know they
I never met one.
Yeah.
I always heard about people like you. No, like Potter is really good. It starts off very kiddie, obviously, because they're kids, but then it ends
It
amazing.
changes.
Lord of the
so
Rings
much.
is just a journey. Who is it? Fuck, somebody. I think one of my friends sent me. There's an app that you can track your steps, but it's like you going
Through the
like Lord of the
Shire?
Rings. No, like the whole Lord of the Rings. So it's like you going to Mordor and the volcano and all that shit. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you walked this much in the journey so far. It's like that's kind of cool. So I think I might download that. Fucker me the bill.
Oh, that was good. Oh man.
Let's see. I delve deep into that Harry Potter lore. Oh yeah. See. Did you see that Mickey Mouse Trap trailer? No. I know they I know
I've heard
Disney lost copyright to Mickey Mouse. Well, a version of Mickey Mouse. The old school
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie kind of,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, it's finally public domain. So hey, technically we can play Steamboat Willie and not get claimed.
So you
But yeah.
say that, yeah, someone gets us.
And all right, boom. It's still ours, bitch. As the Iger comes in. See.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't like the Joker. But I get it. I mean, a lot of people
No,
don't.
I mean, I told you it wasn't my thing either.
Yeah.
Well, I recognize it's great.
Yeah.
All right.
My cousin will be old enough to drive, and I'll force him to drive an hour to pick me up and take me to go see Joker 2.
That's awesome, Preston. That's cool.
That combo ruckus is crazy funny. It is that Mufasa.
I have it sitting here on my other thing right now. It's,
Do you?
it's sitting here like waiting.
Oh man, Mean Girls, Book of Clarence. Oh, I really want to see that. Madam Web, Doom Part 2, Kung Fu Panda 4. Can moderate success at box office. People go support it at the theaters.
I think Doom Part 2 is going to blow it out of the freaking water.
It looks so good.
I think so. I forgot who. I think I was listening to Den of Nerds, and he was talking about Dune, and he was like, "Oh, well, it didn't do good in theaters." I was like, because it was the first movie to come back in theaters, like, and it still made like 400,000. 400 million. 400 million. I'm sorry, 400 million. And it was like a lot of theaters weren't even playing it or weren't even open, and they limited the tickets because you couldn't sit next to anybody and like all that crazy shit. So, and it still made that much money.
I think
So,
it's going to be our first $1 billion movie
Yeah.
of the year.
ooh, man, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Gargoyles was amazing.
It is amazing.
Brian, you are Goliath.
I feel like he's my spirit animal. If I had a spirit animal, it would be Goliath.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're on the other side of the world. 6 a.m. and sleep deprived. Go crazy. I have to head out, though. Have a good rest of the day / night.
Hey, Happy New Year, Dark Movies. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, man.
Thanks.
Harry Potter. Also, go check out Dark Movies. I know he's another fellow YouTuber and trying to get subscribers and all that stuff. So go check him out. Super fun. He's always popping up in everyone's stream
Hey,
here and there.
Remember, guys, we're a community. We need to support each other. So that's why we're big on doing those things and subscribing as much as you can and just supporting everyone, because you were always you had to build your stuff up just like they are. So let's all support each other.
Yeah. Yep. Harry Potter movies are definitely Christmas movies. Yeah.
Exactly. Every Christmas I watch it. I also watch it every January, February, March, and April. So whatever. Don't listen to me.
Jason said I would cast Xanatos either Downey, Gene Carlo, or Ben Affleck.
Ooh, see, Xanatos. I feel like Robert Downey Jr., younger Robert Downey Jr. would be good.
Back in the day, I used to. I back in the day, like if they still made it, like in the if they happened to make a Gargoyles movie in the '90s when it came out, I would have just said the voice actor who played him, Jonathan Frakes, Riker from Star Trek.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I love that. Yes, I love that.
Yeah, he voiced him, if I'm not mistaken, too.
The voice cast for Gargoyles was insane.
Perfect.
It's so great. Yeah. Yeah. People like me, don't make me cancel y'all.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing at earlier. That's why I was
We get that
non-Potter heads, man. We don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I mean, I
Non-Potter.
heard you guys exist. I didn't know people don't love it.
You didn't watch Potter or Lord of the Rings? Next, you're gonna tell me you didn't see any Star Wars.
No, don't even start.
Yeah. Oh, Domingo would be great.
It'd be
They
great.
put him in everything. Put him in everything. The Mickey Mouse
No.
strap looked interesting. Now I gotta watch it. I gotta see what this is. How the heck does Disney lose their mascot? Because he's like 100 years old.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have that long. It's supposed to become public domain after a while.
Yeah. And the problem is like public domain and copyright laws kept changing because of Disney. Disney kept paying our government to push back copyright laws. You're like, no. Now it's gonna be this long and this long and this long. Now it finally got to a point where it's like, hey, 100 years is kind of the limit. It's like, yeah. So
Yeah, someone's saying Henry Cavill would be a great Xanatos.
where'd you see that at?
It's a voting site.
Oh, voting site.
Yeah.
They don't put him stuff in anything. But no, well, they only lost a version of him. Like they just came out today with a new Mickey House, Fun House, whatever the hell it is, and now it's like they own that new version.
House.
So there's different versions of Mickey that they own. That's why if you ever watch Disney Channel, or any kind of kid cartoon channel or whatever, they never keep things around for more than 3 years.
3 years, exactly.
3 years.
It's 3 years,
and then they'll change the title somehow, and then it becomes a new show, and then now you get to fuck around with the laws because, as much as I like Disney parks, Disney as a company sucks, man. They do not pay their people.
Yeah, but is it worse to be them or be Florida?
Yeah, I know. We got Matt Film Show. What's Happy New Year, Spoiler King gang. Wish you guys the best of luck on YouTube and in your guys' life. You too, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Kind words, man.
Appreciate that.
You say everyone's kind of Joker really good, yet super overrated. Two things can be true. Oh, overrated. I think people were hyping it up that it was like this great movie, and it was good. I agree with that. I think it was good, and it was I think overhyped. I don't know, overrated, but
I think Joaquin Phoenix did a great job. It doesn't mean I enjoyed the movie.
yeah, I don't think you're supposed to like feel good about it because at the end you're just like feel icky. That's
Yeah,
how I
I
felt.
just
I walked
but
out
that's
like
I could say I could recognize a good job at acting, but not say that the movie is something I enjoyed. Like no.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. It's essentially Taxi Driver falling down just with the Joker name
Yeah.
slapped on it.
Yeah.
Repackaged as a Joker movie.
That's pretty much exactly what it is. And the president said watching Dune 1 the day before, watch Dune 2. I might do that too.
I got Dune 1 somewhere over here. I think it's in my bookshelf.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got the 4K. I might do that too. So Matt Film Show asks a good question. What are the chances Deadpool becomes the only $1 billion only billion this year for Disney? For Disney? Yeah. I can see that.
I don't know what other things this is gonna do.
You know, so there's fuck, I can't remember their name. There's two guys that you know work for Disney. I think they're advisors. There's a good chance that they're going to take over the CEO job for Iger, and they probably are the best picks for it. And they said that they don't think there's going to be any $1 billion movie at all in 2024.
I think Disney. No, Deadpool's going to make $1 billion.
And I'm like, Deadpool, what are you talking about? Deadpool. And then they say they think Deadpool's going to get close, but they're not going to pass it.
No, worldwide, I think it might get close domestically. Just talking about worldwide.
Worldwide is going to break it.
It's going to break $1 billion. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, that I was like, really? I'm like, Deadpool. Besides Deadpool, I really don't see anything else kind of doing. But Disney, I don't know what else they're coming out with.
I'm looking at it right now.
I know they're taking a step back, you know, because they're trying to figure shit out because they have to un-F everything Chapek did. So
yeah,
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which I can see not making $1 billion.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2.
It'll do good, but it won't make a bill.
Yeah, I think it'll be like Spider-Man numbers.
Yeah.
The Alien movie.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver. Mufasa, the Lion King.
I don't see that at all.
I see other stuff. No. Kind of Kindness. No.
But Jason said he thinks Kingdom of Planet of the Apes could crack a bill. So,
worldwide, it's gonna be interesting. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that's
see how
what
it goes.
pretty good.
And Kyle said Deadpool gonna be crazy. Them cameos gonna have fanboys typing the keyboard hard for Marvel. That's you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
There's not a lot of great movies in this.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We'll talk about that one in a second. Well, he said, "What do you think is gonna make more money, Dune or Deadpool?" Deadpool. I mean, they're both. I think
worldwide.
I think Dune's gonna be cool.
I don't know.
Worldwide, I can still see Deadpool.
I think they both make over $1 billion. And when you both over $1 billion, then you don't know you don't know which way the wind's gonna blow. And Deadpool's coming out in July.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is there another blockbuster coming out? Is because Dune's coming out in March? Is it the only blockbuster then? I just don't know.
Well, I still think just because Deadpool has so much hype, it's the only MCU movie people love, and people want to see Deadpool and Wolverine for so long.
Exactly. That's going to be the that and them doing more with the multiverse and just how insane it sounds in concept and some of the set pictures we've seen. That's going to obviously all three of those things are going to be the big sells for it.
Yeah.
Needless to say,
I think that Dune is going to make more money overseas and internationally.
Mm-hmm.
I think Deadpool is going to rule domestically, rule it, and it's going to do well internationally. So, yeah, Deadpool probably will make more money, and it's being released in July, and it's a blockbuster. Unless we get another big movie coming out in July, it probably will make more money.
Go against it. Yeah. People come out in droves for Hugh Jackman, especially Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, because those guys are really good at just being like friendly, and obviously they are friends, and that kind of like translates to like funny and goofy, and you see all the clips going viral and stuff like that. So it's like you see their relationship and you're like, oh, they're real friends in real life. So now to see them in a movie together as these like frenemies,
as these unbelievable characters too.
So I that's gonna be super, super interesting. King of Comedy Joker edition. So Mama Bear said, I'm hoping they keep some Star Trek nods in the Gargoyle live action. That would be awesome. I don't know if they would, but
I mean, they have some really good things that Star Trek wise. New Worlds is pretty freaking awesome. I think they're on season 3.
All the voice actors. There's like a bunch of Star Trek voice actors in Gargoyles.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't have the next generation because they're too old.
Voice acting. You get voice acting. I mean, Patrick Stewart's like fucking 100 years old, and he's still actual acting. But I don't
know if
I
thought it was gonna be like almost like a live action Gargoyles. So.
I think
CGI and all that stuff, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You still got to do voices because you have somebody in the suit. Because I still want who is it? Keith David, right? Yeah. The guy who voiced Goliath. I want him back as Goliath. Like, there's just no one else. Like he's just so that voice.
Christopher Judge, who voices Kratos in the God of War games and was also on Stargate SG-1. If not Keith David, just saying.
That wouldn't be too bad. It'd be good. Deadpool 3 is coming out on my birthday week. But I'll be on a ship in Alaska when I get back. I won't sleep until I see Deadpool 3. Nice. I mean, if you're lucky, I know sometimes some cruise ships like get blockbusters, for stuff like that. So maybe, but yeah. I would say watch it on I'll say watch it a bootleg, but
we didn't say that. That didn't come out of our mouths.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, who said that?
But I would,
hey guys, I'll be right back,
ruin it. Yeah, go for it. I wouldn't ruin it. That you want to see in theaters and IMAX and shit. I couldn't be mad at Christopher Judge. Same. That's actually a really good call.
A very good one. Even though Keith David's been talking about a Gargoyles remake for years.
Forever.
I mean, they're talking about 2022. He just talked about like he will put his own money in there. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, he's not stupid. He knows like people are gonna come and watch it because people love the original.
Yep.
So, and I think it will still translate really well to like the newer generations, and our generation would definitely love it. So,
what about Lawrence Fishburne?
That's not bad. That's not bad. There you go. Kenny said, "Got to go. Need to record something before joining DJ for Fortnite." Nice. Cool, man. Have fun at Fortnite. Do you stream? If you stream, I don't know. Drop if you're on Twitch or something.
Yeah, let us know. Twitch. Message it.
Yeah. I would think, but there's no internet on the ship. No. Oh, yeah, for that. Well, hopefully, like I said, sometimes ships do get like some blockbusters.
Yeah, and then they release it.
Yeah, there's like a little auditorium theater on the ship and stuff like that. So during Deadpool 3 week, I won't be able to watch the streams. No worries, man. I get it. Vacation, enjoy your time. So it feels like a Disney cruise. I can almost guarantee. Like all the Disney cruise, like you're gonna watch it, like for sure. I gotta get you guys on my channel sometime.
Most definitely. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm a king of jumping on people's channels. This is what I love doing.
All right, cool. We gotta run. Cool, man. Appreciate you always coming in, hanging out, man. Thank you. Well, real quick, go back to. Are you excited for X-Men '97? Yes, I am, man. I am excited. Like,
Hey, I
cannot wait.
got Wolverine coming to me. It'll be
did you
a
get it?
Wednesday. Yeah, it'll be
Nice.
a Wednesday.
Nice. Usually I don't mind opening up and taking them out of the package. These
No.
I might actually like leaving the package.
I'm not a taker out of package guy. As you see.
Yeah.
Even though I need to start taking some of this stuff down because the house goes back on the market like Monday. So I need to start taking it back down. I didn't buy more containers because I forgot that I have still 185 in the
You gotta
box.
rent one of those shipping pods, and it's gonna be
just
all
for my
Funkos.
stuff. just these are just my toys.
Wait, I saw where who said it was crazy to think Dune 2 is gonna make money? I saw it somewhere. I forget who said it. They're like, Dune 2, nah. Like, yeah, I think it will, man.
I think Dune 2 is gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, there. Oh, it's Kyle. Yeah, Dune make a bill. Nah. Yeah, I think it will. I could really see it doing it. Yeah. Oh,
I think it's gonna make a lot
hit
of
that
money.
like button. Yeah, appreciate it. Anybody hit that like button down there. Appreciate it. And also go check out Kyle's daily, his channel. I know he's on Instagram too. We follow him on Instagram. So but yeah, go check him out. So I'll be like, you guys welcome to my Deadpool 3 review. I may have to leave soon. We hit an iceberg. But let's get started. Let's go down. Go down with the shit.
There's no reason to. First of all, you hit an iceberg. You went too far. That's just.
Yeah. I thought it was supposed to be Caribbean.
Yeah. They're expecting it. I'm looking right now. They're expecting to make 1.1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I totally
because
see
of
it,
the
man.
success that we already saw in Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. But if like I said, number one made over 400, and it came out in September of 2021, where things were still crazy, and it made that much money. Like, I could definitely see it, where this one is going to be the epicness, the next step of like, the full on war and everything like that. Like, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so new reports suggest the sequel could make 1.1 billion at the global box office. Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's exclusively March 1st, and it's the only thing that's around it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got the Wonka bucket. I was looking at that when I went to the theater.
I was thinking about it.
I said no.
Yeah. Yeah, there's sometimes I'm like, $30, maybe not.
I almost got the Star for Wish.
I'd be saying I almost got it. That's why I was like, $30. I looked at Erica. I'm like, if you really want it, we'll get it. She goes, nah. I'm like, okay, good. Oh man. But yeah, that's my plan. In hopefully soon, I want to actually redo my setup. Because right now this is a green screen. But
we've been only been saying this for
I priced everything out. I looked at everything I needed. So yeah, I think I have a game plan. I just need to buy the stuff. I was looking at the shelves.
Hey, you liked it, huh?
That took a long time. I liked that like an hour ago.
Oh, I just got it too.
Yeah. Damn Facebook. But yeah, I looked at some shelves, and I think I like the IKEA ones, so I might get those IKEA ones because the Walmart ones were okay. But yeah, so I might get the IKEA ones because the IKEA has like a cool corner one, and it'll be like $400 for 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves. So there you go. So, but I want to put my actual desktop computer behind me, and because that's RGB, I want that to light all up and stuff like that. So, so I'll probably have that. So I have my actual, computer.
Let's see what happens first. Let's see what happens first. Me move and actually have my setup, or take actually get his stuff.
Because right now
I'm waiting to. Yeah, that's something I'm waiting on. Like if I move this year, or like buy something, it would then I would start setting up shelves and stuff like that, so I could start putting my stuff that I'm kind of expanding on.
Yeah, I get.
Gotta catch up with you guys, you know.
Hey, I gotta get more shelves because
Mhm.
I don't know where I want to do. I have to put out all the stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's jeez. Yeah, it's insane. But yeah, man, nothing's like having like your own like space. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
down here is like my space, and it's just
Be right
it's
back.
all
I'm taking
mine.
my food out of the oven.
All right, cool.
All right.
Go for it. Bring him down. If we want, when he comes back, we can do. So I
We
didn't
do
I did,
Rebel Moon and What If. I want to talk about What If.
yeah, and I didn't get a chance to finish Iron Claw. So if you guys want to do it, I know well already 2 hours in. So.
If we do Rebel Moon and What If, that's the end of the show.
Yeah, yeah. We could do Iron Claw and Percy Jackson.
The snack is getting a snack.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah.
Do I have? I might have a funny sound clip because I was going through them. I'm like, man, I always forget what I have.
I thought you were gonna go with the dinosaur.
And I just feel great when I finish.
That one, the dinosaur one. Now I always forget. Forget to have some. I need to get a better board. Preston got some in here. It's my new the Wonka.
Yeah,
Look, it's
Wonka's
new
in
hat.
that.
It was 15 for you. Damn, that's not bad. It was the movie I can't finish is The Killer. I fell asleep 3 times during it. Really, people are saying they loved it. I haven't watched it yet. That's
It's on
Michael
everyone's top
Fassbender
10
one.
list.
Yeah. What did you guys do? Iron Claw? No, not yet. No, not yet.
So I think we're gonna do it the first thing on Thursday.
Jeremy Allen White as Wolverine. Really?
Jeremy Allen White is Wolverine? Huh.
Let's see this.
Nah, he doesn't have the face for it, man.
Yeah, he's a little too great actor. And this is
I don't see that at all.
yeah, he's got the I don't know how to word it, and I'm not trying to sound like I'm talking about the guy because he's just his kind of his look, he's a little too sad-eyed, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, he has a very triangular kind of face, and it's very like elongated. Wolverine is more just like round and hairy, you know, just like
like a caveman.
Like a caveman. Yeah.
Yeah.
so you need to find somebody who's very square, you know, / round and hairy and short.
I would say that, but I still say, I mean, they can cast whoever they want. Hugh Jackman is short. He's not hairy. He's not any of those things, and he still was fine as Wolverine.
I just want to go out on record and stay off topic. While I was getting my food, I did overhear that comment. If whoever said that, thank you very much.
You know, Mama Bear said that.
So who?
But yeah, I don't know. Can I see? I can't see him as Wolverine. I could see him as if there's any X-Men character, I could see him as maybe Nightcrawler. Assuming he could do a German accent.
Nightcrawler, that is a good one. That's very good.
A good one. That is a good one.
I still want Daniel Radcliffe.
I kind of. So I'm looking like some people are like Tom Hardy, Daniel Radcliffe, the dude from the British dude. What's his name?
Kingsman, Taron Egerton.
Yeah, Egerton. Shia LaBeouf, Zac Efron, and Jon Snow.
Kit Harington. Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf is that's interesting. Just fucking crazy.
I mean,
it can't be Tom Hardy. He's already doing the Venom, and he seems pretty invested in that. Kit Harington is already was it the Black Knight? I think
Black Knight, yeah.
Like not, yeah.
Shia LaBeouf is
Shia LaBeouf.
Too crazy, right?
It's Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, yeah. But I do like Harry Potter. That'd be kind of. It would be
Daniel
kind of
Radcliffe
cool.
would be
Daniel
cool to
Radcliffe.
see him as a different thing. To see him as this big muscular round thing, because you saw how small he is. He's not a big guy, but he's been working out like crazy. I think that would be a really cool, interesting type of thing, and he'll bring in all those great Potterheads into the theater. People will just because Daniel Radcliffe is doing it. Yeah, so I think that's a great match.
This is a good one. Let me bring it up real quick.
Oh no,
Scott Eastwood.
Yes,
Scott Eastwood. Man, that's not bad. Some of this little concept art right here is he's young.
Isn't he too big?
He is. He's pretty tall. I think
he's like Hugh Jackman. Wolverine.
Yeah. I'm really set on I'm really hoping we get a Wolverine who's not tall.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think it's gonna happen though.
He needs to be very good looking. I think
Yeah, they have that rugged good looking kind of that you can pull off.
So Scott Eastwood is like 6 feet tall.
Yeah,
looks just like his dad too.
Yeah,
his dad is 6'4".
He's 5'11".
It's
5'11". So, damn Clint Eastwood 6'4". His brother Kyle Eastwood, I think that's his brother Kyle Eastwood, is 6'4" too.
Oh man, thank you, Dark Room Reviews. That's awesome.
Oh man,
I think it would be
with the super sticker. Sorry, you can't see the super sticker, but it's a little high five. So thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's see.
Give us something.
Yeah.
You guys can see it. So.
I like you, pussycat. Yes.
I'm gonna have to stop using that once Kenny can start getting, because I know he's the one that recommended that one. Yeah. I think that's
what's
what
this,
I'm gonna do.
What's this one? I want to know what this is. I'm just gonna hit. I don't care.
This makes me want to burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down. Let's burn it.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know what it was. Okay.
I like that.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Dark Room, man. Thank
Thank
you again,
you
man.
so
I
much,
know,
man.
especially because I know you going to bed because it's like definitely late. So yeah, we really appreciate.
No, not for a dark room. That was dark.
That's dark.
What's the other dark movies?
Oh, yeah,
dark
movies.
Room. I think
dark movies.
You're at least North American. I want to say U.S., but you're at least on this side of the world. Dark movies is on the other side.
He's in overseas.
Yeah. So, but yeah, go check out Dark Room Reviews. Super fun. Does reviews as well. So go check him out. Appreciate the super sticker, man. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Yeah. That he's going to be one of the main characters. Oh, Daniel Radcliffe.
Miracle Workers.
Is it the show?
Miracle Workers is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Miracle Workers is great.
It's hilarious.
That's right. Yeah,
it's really, really funny. That's one that he got all ripped for, like the newest season, like the kind of post-apocalyptic Mad Max season.
I forgot about that show.
I did. I enjoyed it.
I love Miracle Workers.
Yeah, that was a super fun show.
I respect the fact that Dan Radcliffe got his good Harry Potter money and now is just doing whatever the heck he wants. I love it.
It's like he saved all his money and he's like, I don't need your money. I'll do whatever I want to do.
Yeah,
so
he did with Guns Akimbo or Akimbo, whatever the fuck
Guns Akimbo. Yeah, which
that
was great.
Off the wall. It's like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Yeah,
dude. He's amazing. He's a good actor too, so that's why I think
he really is.
work.
He really is.
The Weird Al movie was a lot of fun. I found it
Oh.
hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. I thought it was gonna be very kind of goofy, which it was very goofy, but
Mhm.
it was fun. It was really fun, and I didn't know what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be not good, and
Mhm.
it was really good. It was a lot of fun. So I saw it at Target the other day, and I'm like, shit, I think I might buy it. I didn't know it came out on Blu-ray. Yeah, I think I might buy it just because it was like that good. It was that funny. I'm not a big Weird Al fan, but you know, I do like Harry Potter and Radcliffe. So
I do like Weird Al.
yeah.
Oh
I
my!
do like Weird Al.
What? Yes, my dreams. I've been saying this for years.
Yeah. Yeah, of course he does. You know, Eldridge Hodge is a great T'Challa,
Oh
but it's
my
not.
God.
I mean,
He's
I
the
mean,
right age. He's
yeah, he's
what
got
I
the
want.
look.
He has the
I think
look
he's
about him. Oh,
yeah, he's got everything for him. You know, he's a great actor. You know,
He's a really good actor.
you know,
he can
so
do all types. He's funny. He's serious. Oh man, I would love that.
Yeah, yeah. Sign him up ASAP, but it's not on him. You know, that's a shitty thing. It's because the rumor is they're making a Black Panther 3, and if they do, they already said T'Challa is not going to be in it. Which
Then don't do it, because you know
Then don't do it.
I will burn this thing down. Keep on
Yeah.
going.
Go.
I'm gonna Jason Statham you. I'm gonna come on Jason Statham you. I'm gonna beekeeper you.
No, this is
Makes me want to burn this motherfucker down.
there you go. That's Brian when he hears like T'Challa is not going to be Black Panther, which is like what?
Like,
There
it
you
doesn't make any sense. And Aldous Hodge would be so perfect for that.
He would. He really would. He
Mhm.
really would. I might not be coming that much. I'm starting Oppenheimer. Yeah, no worries, man.
Nice.
It's a good movie too. I love Aldous in any role, in any hero role.
He is so good. I mean, I've
He's
watched
great
so
actor.
many things. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really like him to talk, man. Yeah, I'd be done with him as T'Challa. I think
And he has a good accent, and he understands how it works. I love it.
Yeah.
And he has he almost is too big, because he looks like he should be a superhero.
Yeah.
He's like 6'1", 195 pounds, and he's like pure muscle. Like, it's just the dude is awesome.
Yeah, like hey, what's up, the film fan? So I agree. Yeah, it'd be good. I guess is there a quote of him saying it?
Yeah, he's talking about how he's a fan of Black Panther. He thinks that they should move on from it.
Mm.
And he, what's it? I'll read the quote. So,
I'm so hungry.
I want fans to know that that the one role I really want to play is Black Panther. I grew up loving the Marvel world and grew up on martial arts. I still train. When Black Panther came around, he was almost the African American black man. I would love to do that.
Nice.
How many African American kids or Latin kids, any kids that of any other culture or ethnic group can look at someone up there and say, "Wow, I could be that." We don't have that very often at all. In the comic book world, there are very few African American characters. They need to explore them more. I grew up in a Marvel universe. The Black Panther was my connection to make me feel like I could be a superhero. The Avengers movie falls right into because the Ultimate Avengers 2 comic book series and how Black Panther is going to be introduced is coming now, so it'll flow naturally.
Mhm.
Man, I love it.
Yeah, I think that's from 2012 though.
This
right?
is from before they even
casted
before they casted Chadwick. Yeah.
Which, yeah, I'm down for it. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Fuck. Cool, man. Yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out with us, man. Just shout that out really quick because I know we got a bunch of people coming in, hanging out in chat, talking to each other in chat. We love that kind of stuff, man. So thank you everybody, for the super stickers, super chats, super thanks. Zach Attacks gave us our first super thanks, which is super awesome. So so shout out to that guy over there, man. But cool.
Should we do one of these reviews because we do talk about one of them?
Yeah. I think if we do what if, because we already kind of talked about it, we'll just do our ratings on it.
Let's just do Rebel Moon and then do what if and call it.
And then do what if?
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. Oh man, Rebel Moon. All right. Evil has consumed you. what is that?
I won't let it consume me.
All right, let's do this Rebel Moon. Get this out of the way. All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are finally going to review Rebel Moon. It came out right when the holiday happened, so it was just kind of all of a mess for us. So we finally saw it. We're finally going to talk about it. We're going to get into our ratings, the likes, dislikes, all that fun stuff we usually do. Brian, you got a quick breakdown of what this one is about?
Sure. Okay. When a colony on the edge of the galaxy finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical regent, Belisarius, they dispatch a young woman with a mysterious past to seek out warriors from neighboring planets to help them take a stand. Part 1.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump right into it, man. It's a Zack Snyder film, so let that be known. But Brandman, what are your likes? We'll start off with what you like.
Like we had kind of touched on when we last talked about Rebel Moon, you never have to worry about Zack Snyder from a visual standpoint. I thought, as he always does, he really stuck the landing with that from a visual standpoint. I had a good time looking at the movie. I thought the action sequences were pretty spot on and great as well. I thought the actors, and more on this later, they did what they could. Sophia Boutella was pretty good as the lead, I thought. Djimon Hounsou, who's great in everything that he's in. I really enjoyed him too. Ed Skrein is really great at playing a victim, or not a victim, a villain. So, aka Ajax from Deadpool, or Francis from Deadpool, also known as Francis. So I thought those were my high points.
Yeah.
That's gonna be much.
That's all I got.
High points. Yes, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
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 He
highlighting,
cares about it.
Highlighting the acting is me just trying to be as generous as possible too.
I think the rated R version is going to be interesting. I think they shouldn't have done it. I understand it's not him. It's not Snyder's fault. I believe it's Netflix and wanted to put PG-13. I think the R is going to be a little bit better, but it doesn't really help the storyline. So I'm not going to talk about the bad things yet. So,
I mean, we get right into the bad things. I mean,
you create a galaxy. So a lot of that stuff has to be world building. So you can't have a lot of action when you're doing all those things. So I understand that.
I kind of wish they didn't sell this as like, oh, it was a Star Wars like spin-off or a Star Wars story that Zach tried to pitch and it got refused because it felt very Star Warsy, whether it be good or bad. I don't know how you feel about it. I did very, very much get that vibe from it. Like I said, whether it be good or bad, and it looked great. It looked amazing. But that's what Zack Snyder does best, is make things look amazing.
He has a picture in his mind and he does a good job of getting it out there.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Unless you guys have anything else good to say about it, we can just go right into the bads.
It came out December 15th. That's a good thing. Before Christmas.
It came out before Christmas.
The bad, everything else.
Yeah.
Someone needs to just like tie Zack Snyder's hands behind his back whenever he goes for the slow motion button.
Oh my god.
I think slow motion should be used to kind of like highlight things that are going on, especially if there's a lot going on screen. Why do we really need a slow motion shot of a dog running through the snow or running into the woods?
Yeah.
Or some teeth falling to the ground?
Yeah.
Well,
look, there was not one single action fight. Like there was not a single fight scene where there wasn't at least one slow-mo shot.
Yeah.
Not one. The first because I counted because I was kind of curious. The first 13 minutes, there was 4. There was 4 slow-mo shots.
Yeah, there was some slow motion of things that you really don't need.
The first fight scene had every other shot was a slow-mo shot. Like, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I'm not exaggerating. That's like, it's insane. But yeah, go ahead, Brandon. The slow-mo was disgusting.
Yeah. Oh no, and it was just a very flat movie overall. Like all the characters were flat. Like I actually had to struggle through the movie a couple of times before I was able to finish it. And I was like making myself not look at my watch or my phone when that was usually a really difficult thing when that was a difficult thing for me to do with this movie. Usually it's pretty easy for me to get like to give a movie my undivided attention, but I had a tough time doing that with this. And we'll see what happens when the director's cut comes out. Like I said, for all we know, it could be another Snyder cut scenario where it is an infinitely like an infinite improvement over its predecessor. But I really hope Zack Snyder doesn't start just using that excuse as his get out of jail free card whenever one of his movies doesn't land. So I hope he doesn't start doing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That was it.
Yeah. Okay.
So though I didn't think I thought the plot progressions were okay. Like from seeing, I understood where we were going in the story. I just thought it wasn't interesting. I think that's what my biggest problem is. Just I didn't see a story that grabbed my attention. All the action sequences are great, but if it doesn't make sense in the story, like it doesn't matter in the story, then it's hard for me to enjoy the movie that much. I think, he has the big parts right. It has to look beautiful. The action sequences have to make sense. Plot progression works. But the details of make a movie special, he doesn't have. And I think that's my biggest complaint overall. I think the casting's okay. I just think it's just very dry. I remember, so I was watching it, I was laying in bed watching it, and a couple times I had to catch myself from falling asleep because nothing mattered. It didn't grab me the way it should have. And I'm hoping that part 2 does, and I'm hoping even the R-rated part is more interesting. Like you do that, but I think when you have a movie like that, the slow-mo you guys are talking about is the wrong thing to do. Maybe you do something different. Maybe you speed it up a little bit and turn the camera and show us all the view around. Something different to kind of enhance the experience. That might be a better idea than doing slow motion. But when in a movie that's a little bit slower, it's a little bit more built for world building, you have to make better decisions. I don't think that these were great decisions. And I think that's why it's getting a lot of hate this game.
Yeah.
For real.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Were you gonna say something, Brandon?
No, I was kind of just kind of chiming in agreement with everything Brian said.
All right. So I agree with you guys with kind of it being boring and the plot is kind of like and the slow-mo. Another issue I had with it was it felt like like a Final Fantasy game. If anybody's ever played a Final Fantasy game where you start off with a mission and then you're just literally, well, now this person's part of our crew. Now this person's part of our crew. You know, but at least in like a Final Fantasy game, there's a reason why all these people joined the crew. Like I can't remember why Nemesis joined the crew. I know like Titus joining the crew was kind of lame. You know, all she said is what a revenge, and he's like, yes. I was like, this is the first time in all this time you thought about revenge? Like what? You know, Kai, I think, you know, which is a Charlie Hunnam's character.
Mhm.
You know, he's the
Kai,
first
yeah.
guy to join, and I'm like, wait, why did he join? You know, and they kind of try to fix it in the middle, and then you know, and then the ending happens and stuff like that. But it was just like, why are people joining them? Like I couldn't figure it out, you know. And then at the end, you know, the bad guy, the Admiral,
Mhm.
just drops a shit ton of lore on each character in like 5 minutes. And I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know this person was a prince. That would have been nice to know that she had this problem. Like, how about you spend time doing that? Develop your characters. Like,
Yeah.
and that was my biggest issue. Is like you didn't develop any of these characters besides Korra. And then Gunner, I fucking hated Gunner. I'm like, dude, we're in this situation because you can't keep your mouth shut, dumbass. You know, it's like,
Gunner was a whole bitch.
oh my god, like, and I remember watching the beginning of the movie. I'm like, okay, I'm kind of digging it. I'm liking what's going on here. Okay, you know, I'm getting the Star Wars vibes. And then like when he's like, oh, he raised his hand. And he's like, oh, well, actually, we have all this. I was like, you dumb motherfucker. Like what?
You didn't see that coming though? You
Yeah.
didn't see it coming? Because I mean, he said it before, and they said, "Look, we're not going to talk about this stuff. How about we just not say anything and
Don't offer
let
them
them
anything."
go?"
Yeah, you know, I mean, he said that the leader, you know, Korra said like, "Hey, I've seen this before. Don't do this," you know. And then he's stupid. And then he's on this mission to fix everything, and it's just like, dude, like it. I want more, you know, like, and I think it hurts that this maybe would have been better as episodes, right? Not part one, like actual like hour-long episodes. You know, give me part 1, part 2, give me 10 episodes hour-long. That's 10 hours. That's 10 hours, dude. You don't need to have like you don't need to have like 4 different versions of the same like story. 10 hours, tell your story, develop your characters. I think that would have been great, you know, but they're doing 2 parts, 2 versions of 2 parts, you know, and I don't know. Because like Korra, we only got half her story. You know, it's like,
yeah,
you know, and now I have to wait until April. I'm like, dude, like, is anybody going to care? Because I didn't care at the end of this film. You know,
I feel like because it's so much hate that people are going to want to see the second part of it, just to hate on it some more.
Yeah,
oh,
it's possible that it's good. Maybe the second part's good. Maybe all the goodness is he saved for one part.
If it is, then I'm cool with it. Like, okay, then it kind of maybe not redeems the first one, but at least understand like, okay, you had to do all this like set up and
to build all this stuff, because if I didn't
Yeah.
build this, then you would never gotten here. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's what we get.
Yeah, but there's still more building they need to do. Like, you didn't really develop your characters. You know, if it wasn't for the Admiral at the end telling you the backstory of everybody, you know, it was like, and it's such a cheap way to do it too. Was like,
yeah,
like,
just that big
and
exposition dump.
yeah, you know, I mean, granted, I mean, the Admiral Ed was Sikrin, whatever his name is, you know, the bad guy. He's a good, really fucking good villain, like you said. You know, where you're like, oh yeah, you're definitely a space Nazi, like 100%. You know, you just have that vibe that he always, you know, has when he plays his bad guys. You know, but yeah, you know, so all that stuff, and then with the weak characters, weak character development, because I think some of the characters were cool. You got to push them more. You know, I think get him more. Like I really wanted more of Ray Fisher's character, Blood Axe.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like why? Like what pushed you to start the revolution? They killed your planet? No. More. I want more, man. You know, Nemesis, I want more. Like, how'd you become a badass? You know, were you a badass and then a mom? Or like what? I want stories. I want backstories, you know. So
Mhm.
General Titus, I want a whole bunch of shit about General Titus. Like, was he like the gladiator of this universe type of shit? It's like that's what I want.
Jumon is always a gladiator, huh?
I know it doesn't matter on Earth and ancient Rome and, outer space. So, but yeah, I'm even interested in Jimmy, the robot in the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm interested, but you didn't like lead it, man. Everything was, and which is super crazy because all the slow mo he did, the actual story moved pretty quick. And I was like, how can you do both?
But doesn't that give you hope for the second part? And that's why I am less like I don't think this first part was good, but I am less worried about it because I think the second part could be good. I think they have done some stuff that they can fix a lot of these things, and maybe they already knew what they were doing. Maybe.
Yeah, because sometimes when you have a part one, you miss a part. Like a lot of people don't like the Dune is a good example. Dune part one is a lot of setting up, and part two is going to be a lot of the craziness.
Deathly Hollow. Deathly Hollows.
Deathly Hollows,
Part one, people were like, "What the hell? This is so boring." But without that, Deathly Hallows 2 is not as
Without
good.
that build up, yeah.
You have to have the build up. So I'm hoping. My only problem is that we don't know these characters. We haven't cared about these characters yet. But maybe he knows what he's doing. Maybe he's crazy like a fox.
Yeah, we'll still see. We'll see. But yeah, Mama Bear said, they didn't know each other's motivation. And, which is true. It's like they never became a team, and then somehow at the end of the movie they became a team. I was like, wait, when did this happen? You guys just were in a fight. That's not becoming like a family, becoming like a team. It's like, I don't know. Mama Bear said, I'd rather be left wanting more than having every detail explained out. Yeah, I mean, I'm there with you too, but also you have to have enough explained that you actually care about the characters. And I kind of don't really. Besides Cora, she's the only one that got her backstory mostly told. So, even that I thought was stupid. It was like, so at 9, spoiler, at 9, her family gets killed, but 9 years later, she's fighting for like the empire that she's with. I was like, it's not like they stole you when you're a baby and you don't remember your parents. Like, you were 9. It's like, and then now you're 18 and you're like a general for them. I'm like what you?
That would be like Batman becoming a criminal for the same.
Like if she was like 3 or something like that, maybe that would have been a little more understanding. But she was like old enough, to tell the story of her being angry that they killed her family. And I was like, so then why did you join? Like, I get why you had to join. It was like you had to die, but you seemed like you were like going hard for this empire. I don't know.
Or it's as you said, like she had a death wish. I think a lot of the stuff can still be spelled out.
Yeah.
It's hard when you only get one part of a movie. As I said, people didn't like a lot of these movies, versus the first part. So if the second part that comes out in April is great, all could be forgiven.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So Cleve said, I watched it last night and part 2 better deliver. That's what we're saying. Yeah. Because that's what's going. But I still stand like this should have been an episode. This should have been a mini series. Like 10 episodes. And I think he could have knocked it out of the park. Could have knocked it out of the park. This could have been like the biggest thing on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really could have.
Yeah. Gamora had the same backstory. Yeah. Yeah. But Gamora always wanted that revenge though. She just waited for the right moment.
Yeah, but she seemed like she kind of had that Stockholm syndrome because she kind of loved her capture everything. Because she kind of, though she hated Thanos, she kind of didn't hate Thanos. They definitely had that type of weird relationship because of like, yes, I hate him, but not really. She still did a lot of stuff for him, so it was weird.
Yeah,
it was very weird.
Yeah. I mean, but ultimately, that didn't really bother me that much. I was just like, there's other things like the twist at the end. I saw that coming, like from the beginning. I was like, oh yeah, because it was a very generic like, you know, sci-fi kind of movie, you know. That's why it was like, for better or for worse, it was kind of like
That's
a Star
exactly.
Wars.
No,
you know?
it was sci-fi. It was a sci-fi network thing.
Kind
That's
of.
how I felt. That's
Yeah.
how I felt.
Yeah, like a sci-fi network thing. Yeah. So let's get into our ratings for this one. So for part 1 of Rebel Moon, Child of Fire, we're gonna rate it now, later, never. Now means watch it right now. Later means you can wait for whenever you have a chance, and never means just skip it altogether. Brandon, what are you giving it?
This is very much a later. You can. There's really no rush to watch it, especially with the second one, The Scargiver, still like 3.5 months out. I'd say just watch it closer to that. And if you're familiar with Zack Snyder, you know exactly what to expect. And I think even then, you should kind of lower your expectations. But yeah, it's standard Snyder. You know, great to look at, and not much substance otherwise. So I'll give it a later.
Okay. What are you, Brian?
I'm also giving it a later. I won't give you a specific date. I want you to watch it all April 12th. I think everyone should go ahead and watch it April 12th. Wait till right before the other one comes out, and then you can enjoy both of them back to back and see if it's even worth it. And then you can kind of have your own opinion on it. But you shouldn't watch it now, because only thing you can do is have a negative opinion about it, because it has a half a story, and it didn't do a great job in the first part of the story drawing you in. But it could end up being very good if they hit the right notes in the second part. So I just say it's a definition of later. Don't watch it now.
Yeah. So you say April 12th, like a week before the second part drops?
Let it sink in, and then you can go see the second one. So you don't have to wait 3 months. Just wait 6 days.
For me, I'm like, even like the day before. Like, don't let it sink in. Like go right into the second part, because I'm still holding on hope that the second part is gonna redeem everything, and the entire whole of the story is gonna be good. You know, because like, you know, it's that's how, like you guys said it was. You know, sometimes part 1 is just the weaker of the two, but it sets up the banger of the second part. But yeah, later, you know, like you said, this is the definition of later. You wait right until the second one drops, and then watch them both at the same time, because I think you hopefully might get better enjoyment from it. Either you'll be really mad for 5 hours, or you know, or you know, it'll make it better. So I don't know. I don't want to say, are you guys disappointed? Because I'm not really disappointed, because
I can't say I'm disappointed. You know, I don't really have too high expectations when it comes to Zack Snyder, like I said. So I didn't think there was anything to be disappointed about. I knew what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
I feel like when you told me it was a part 1, I knew I was going to feel incomplete. I knew immediately that I was going to feel like it's incomplete. So I'm not going to go too hard or too sad or anything with it. So it's just like, I knew whatever I was doing, I'm going to give it an eye. So, but later is probably the best thing to do. Watch it right before you have to see the second part, and then you can give it an actual grade, because if the second part is great, you needed everything in the first part to get to there. So, yes.
Yeah. Where this might end up being like one of those, like, you know, because this was a 2 hour 15 minutes. Say it's the other one's 2 hour 15 minutes. It's 4.5 hour. It might be a 4.5 hour movie. You know, because that's how it should be watched. You know, if part 2, you know, does what it needs to do. And Mama Bear said, I've seen it multiple times. I find find his stuff always has things I can catch on rewatching. Yeah.
It always has. I mean, everything he's done.
You know, I mean, I'll probably watch it again, not anytime soon, but I'll probably watch it for sure again, be right before part 2 comes out.
Yeah, closer to the release of part 2 is when I'll next watch it.
Yeah, but then we'll finish off with the Rotten Tomatoes. whether you like it or not. It still is like a pretty popular thing. So we have the critics. We have 155 reviews, gave it a 23%, which hasn't moved too much from its release date. I believe it was at 21 at its lowest. But yeah, 23% is not good. And then the audience with 5,000 plus ratings, 61%. And the only issue with the audience is you can't verify it. So it could be people trolling or bombing or hyping up. It's hard to tell because you can't verify because it is on Netflix. But if you want to take it for what it is, 61% with the audience. So yeah,
that's good. I think that's what it should be right now, and
I think
all those things can be changed. With a part 2, that's great.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm holding out hope.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
My final judgment is April 19th. I think that's the best way to put it. So cool. You guys got anything else?
Nope.
That's pretty much it.
He didn't have anything else for me. I don't have anything else for him.
There you go.
There you go. Cool. So thank you guys for checking out this review for Rebel Moon. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about it. And if you want to be part of the show like Mama Bear and Cleves were, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us every Monday and Thursday where we talk movies, trailers, TV, all that good stuff. So you can come join us and be part of the live show. But thank you guys so much for checking us out with this review. We appreciate it. We will see you guys in the next review. If you're watching live, stick around. All right, do a quick what if.
Yep. Let's get it out the way because I'm ready to go sleep.
Yeah.
I'm ready to pop in the bed.
We talked about it. So it was like our final ratings. So let's do our rating for it. And then we'll call it a night. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer, Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to give our final ratings for season 2 of What If, streaming on Disney Plus. All 9 episodes, the whole season from beginning to end, all that good stuff. So on our previous live shows, we kind of talked about the little details and spoilers, trailer reaction for season 3. So make sure you go check that out. So this is going to be what we rate it. Brandon, what are you giving season 2 of What If?
Oh, this is very easily and without saying a now. Really, really liked this season. Liked all the hypotheticals. They went with all the scenarios. I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun watching this entire season. Looking forward to season 3. Hopefully it comes out sooner rather than later based on that clip that we got the other day. But yeah, I can't sing enough praises for What If, just how much I loved it.
Okay. What's your favorite episode or favorite part of the season?
I liked the Christmas episode. I thought that was fun. It was Marvel's answer to Die Hard. Yeah. And then the Sakaar episode I had fun with too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and the Kahori episode was absolutely incredible too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just the angle they went with, the fact that very little of it was in English. I thought the animation was especially great. Yeah, that one was just great to look at.
Okay, cool. All right, Brian, what are you rating it?
Oh, this is easy. It's a now. This is one of the best things that come out this entire month. And we had a lot of stuff come out this month. A lot of stuff come out during Christmas. And this was probably the best of all of it. Once again, as a comic book fan, I felt like I was watching a comic book. The series, it's like they had more freedom in season 2 than they had season 1. It built on it a little bit more. They went out on their own. Kaori, reshaping the world was cool. A new character. I love to see it. The detail they have, the languages that they use, they really went hard into it. They did it, and they did it with every character. I mean, even with the noir that they had with the first episode, I thought that was very cool too. They just had fun. Happy Hogan Saves Christmas was great, you know, and then it all ended with this great in like this great buddy thing. It was so cool. Everyone mattered. All the things didn't matter, but it didn't take center stage like you always were trying to get there. They everything had its own individual thing, and then they were able to culminate at the end. And I loved it. And I'm so happy that we're going to get a season 3. And I'm happy they released it right when I'm watching the end of this one. So great job, Marvel. Great giving us 9 days of awesomeness. I mean, I felt like it was Christmas every day, and you did it. So super now.
Yeah. Okay. Favorite episode?
Probably the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's hard to say otherwise. But yeah, for me, also going with you guys, it's a now. I would say this is probably one of the best things the MCU or just Marvel Studios has given us all year. Guardians and What If. Because everything else was okay at best, but those two were like amazing. And What If was a freaking, Loki was up there too. But it's just a lot of fun. It was super cool. Creating new characters, and just like you said, having fun with it. I love seeing Peggy Carter come back and be Captain Carter and stuff like that. So yeah, it is just, and it looks great. I think the animation, I love the animation style. It looks really, really crisp. I like it how it looks. But yeah, it's now. And then yeah, for me, my favorite episode was the last one. It was the way it connected everything to Kahari, which the Kahari, reshapes the world episode, and the
all the Captain
Hydra
Carter.
Smasher. All the Captain Carter one, but the Hydra Smasher one where she's kind of doing her version of a Winter Soldier, with Steve, and it kind of ties those two directly together. Plus everything else is, tied together too.
I even love the fact that Stephen Strange, they did not try to redeem him. They still let him be a douche.
Yeah,
from still be a villain.
Yeah, they brought him back from season 1, and had him have the same problems as season 1, where you think you're like, oh, he's now. I was like, oh. He's still a jackass with all these demons inside of him. So and you forget. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and like I said, I cannot wait for season 3. Yeah, hopefully we get it a lot sooner than later. But the next MCU thing we're getting is Echo, which from that trailer, I cannot wait. So we're definitely gonna watch it. It's 5 episodes. They're gonna drop all at once. I'm pretty sure all of us are going to watch it like that day. Keep an eye out for that review and discussion for Echo. That comes out in like a week, I think.
Yep.
Next week, actually. Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah. So cool. But appreciate you guys checking us out, and let us know what you think about What If season 2. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you going to give it a now, later, never? Let us know what your favorite episode is. And yeah, appreciate you guys. Make sure you come and join us live every Monday and Thursday. Hit that like button, and thank you guys again. But if you're watching live, stick around. We are going to finish things up. All right. That is it for me, man. I am tired.
Yeah. I want to get in the bed or fall asleep on the couch here.
My sick one just came down here, so I have to take her back upstairs. So yeah,
puked everywhere.
Oh man,
fun times. I just heard my son waking up like a few times just since I've been down here. I was like, oh, you're not gonna let me sleep. Well, yeah, fun stuff.
Hashtag let everyone nap. Let's go. I love it, Mama Bear.
Exactly. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, appreciate it, Preston. Appreciate it, Mama Bear, Cleves, Tony, Profess, everyone else in chat. Dark Room reviews for the super chat or super sticker. Thank you so much for that. But appreciate all you guys, everyone else that was in chat. Thank you guys. We will see you guys on Thursday, where we're for sure talking about Iron Claw. And we're going to talk about Percy Jackson. Get caught up on Percy Jackson, because that is another great show. Cool. Yeah, so
my man.
Cool. Yeah. wrong Aqua God. All right. Appreciate you guys. We will see you guys on Thursday. Later.
Thanks, guys.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.